It's a party, baby.
Well, hello, everybody. It's been a while. Hope you are all doing well. It is Sunday. It is time, or almost time, for Hell in a Cell. And Jeff and I are back, and it's great to be back. We missed you guys, and missed everybody else, missed each other. Jeff, we're back, man.
We're back. We're back, man. Yeah, it feels good to be back.
It certainly does. It's good. It's good to take some time off, but you know what? It makes you love it coming back even more than you did maybe before. Get the batteries a little bit recharged and come out swinging. So, Jeff, we've got some breaking news.
Yes.
And I will read that breaking news. So, everybody knew about the Cody situation. If you didn't, well, you weren't looking at the socials today, obviously, or you weren't listening to things that were going on. So, this is breaking from the WWE. Cody Rhodes suffered a partially torn right pectoral tendon during a brawl with Seth Rollins this past Monday on WWE Raw. So it is not a weightlifting accident that people are saying. Well, now it goes on to say, while weight training and preparation, so this is before the match, I guess, the tendon tore completely off the bone. So, not good. However, this is odd. He has vowed to still step inside of Hell in a Cell tonight. So we'll have to talk about that. Jeff, I mean, how bad is that injury? I mean, you I'm going to turn to you because you would know how bad is that injury. And I mean, can he wrestle with this?
I really don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how he's going to wrestle.
I was gonna
Um,
say, yeah, like that's a lot of pain. I mean, you can give
yeah,
people painkillers, but
even that with a torn pec or torn pec muscle, I mean, or the tendon, I mean, it's still going to be difficult. Um, I mean, he's going to have something like Derek just said. He's going to have some good medicine or something because that's going to be painful.
yeah, that's
If you really going, I mean, you think about it, climbing or doing anything
yeah.
strenuous, lifting above your head. I mean, it's going to be tough. So I'd be interested to see how they play this out. Like what ends up happening leading up to the match.
Yeah, it's really going to be something to look into because you're going to have to watch very closely and, like Jeff says, how it plays out or how they've scripted it because they're going to have to try to avoid that. I mean, and these matches can be brutal. So you're
Yeah.
going to have to really try that. I mean, if he starts hitting him with objects and things like that, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be, interesting to see, but Cody will be wrestling or at least attempting to with that torn muscle. So, man, we've lost a lot of people in wrestling this week. We lost CM Punk, of course, made that announcement that he is out, and Bryan Danielson is out. So, a lot of people going down. Rough, man. It's tough. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we hope they get well and they come back soon. So. All right, let's just welcome everybody in tonight. We're gonna get into it. We started a little early tonight because we're gonna go through the card really quickly, and we're gonna give our picks on the show. So we will do that, and I'm sure that news about Cody has definitely affected my pick for who I had picked to win that match. So James Grant is here. Hey, James. Jason Stoffer, James Chad. A lot of James in the chat. Deanna is here. I'll be in and out listening on Twitch. Mr. K9, hey, what's up with you? Jason Peace is here. Sean Rousset is here. Johnny Bates is here. Kimber, I shouldn't be saying this name. Lee. Brandon Doan, yes, Cody is injured. Hey, Derek, how are you? Missed y'all. Hope all is well. James, that's a horrible thing. For anyone to have done, I feel horrible that someone did that to you. And hopefully, whoever it was, I hope you block them, do whatever you need to, but you don't need that kind of stuff. That's ridiculous. Sean, what's up? Been a crazy weekend. Moved into my new condo. Cool. No cable till Wednesday, so I'll be with you all night. Hope it's a good Hell in a Cell. Off topic, go Celtics. Yeah, man, up 1-0. I was talking about to Jeff about that before the show. Going to be a rough one tonight. If they win tonight, boy, I'll be really pleasantly shocked, actually. But yes, let's go Celtics. Hopefully they inject some feel-good meds into that pick. Jeff, I'm starting wrestling training again August 1st. So it's your turn now. No excuse for our match not to happen. Jeff says, no way.
Yeah, there's no way in the world. I love you. I've got nothing for you in the way of a wrestling match anymore. I'll manage you. I mean, I'll manage you, but
there you go.
Me taking bumps at this age and in this condition, I'm gonna pass.
No dice. There you go. All right. Well, you have a manager anyway if you need one. Gus is here. Hey, Gus. Dakota. Hi, I'm back. Hey, Dakota. How are you? Got a lot of respect for Cody for be willing to go inside the cell with this type of injury. Slee Stack 1. They've changed the match to a bra and panties pillow fight. That'd be interesting. We missed you too, James. Jeff, what's up? Joe. Jeff is Joe. I think Jeff was saying she might be in and out of the stream, so we'll probably see her at some point. Wrestling taking huge hits. Yeah. Adam Cole's injured too. Yeah. Forgot Adam Cole, Jeff Hardy, Brian Day. Yeah. It has some big names too. Literally screaming at the end of Stranger Things. Oh my God. There's so much stuff that happened while we were out. I was talking to Jeff about that last night. Pop culture stuff is just off the charts between that. I watched that in 2 days with my youngest daughter. The last 40 minutes of the final episode, and now we have to wait till July, was amazing. That was awesome. Obi-Wan, oh my God. Obi-Wan has been awesome. Yeah, pop culture stuff is off the charts. And we've got Ms. Marvel starting up, I think it's Wednesday, which looks really, really good so far to me too. So a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. I'm glad I was off because I got to catch up on some of that kind of stuff. Did you hear the legend Ray Liotta passed away? I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, he was pretty young too. Yeah, I did. Todd says they need more Hell in a Cell matches. I know, Gus, the Winnie the Pooh horror movie. That's ruining my childhood. I don't know if I'm too happy about that one. There's some things you shouldn't touch. Some things I'm good with, like the banana splits, because that kind of deserved that kind of treatment. But man, Winnie the Pooh, I had an Eeyore when I was like a very young kid, probably 4 years old, and I don't know. That this is, and it's funny because it's public domain, so anybody can make anything they want to with that. I was thinking to myself, well, how the hell is Disney allowing that? But it's public domain. You can literally use it. Anybody can. So, all right. So let's go through the card, Jeff, because we got about 18 minutes to go before the show starts. So let's go through the card and we will give our picks. So you guys can do so as well along with us. So let's go through it here. We'll go from bottom to top on your screen. You can see all the matches up there. Of course, Jeff, we just got our first SmackDown match announced for this show last night. I mean, it was almost a complete Raw show before last night, and this is the bottom one here. So it's Madcap. I don't even know if they're going to call him Madcap anymore. No suspenders. Came out on the show last night looking, man, the guy's looking a little ripped. He looks pretty good. It's Moss. I don't know. They won't use Riddick probably, but we'll see. Madcap Moss against Happy Corbin and no holds barred. So I don't know. People make fun of Corbin and stuff, but I don't know. I kind of like this feud, Jeff. I don't know why, but I'm kind of digging Moss. And who's your pick for the match?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Madcap Moss. Why not? Why not? I think, not to get too into the weeds our first time back in a while, but I just feel like, we always focus on the main event feuds,
right?
But not enough attention is paid to the other feuds that happen, lower on the card. So you need those kinds of feuds to happen in wrestling. So I actually like this. Give me Madcap Moss for the win.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I think there's an interview right now with with not Elias. So that's what's going on the show right now. Ezekiel is being interviewed. That's interesting to see. That's another one we'll talk about too, because I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. But yeah, I'm going to go with Madcap Moss here too. I think it's just he's going to come out on fire, and I'm going to go with Madcap to win this. But again, is a cool little feud. Again, like Jeff said, it's not obviously going to get top billing and stuff like that, but yeah, it's a kind of a cool little feud. Remember, these two guys are inseparable. They were, he was kind of the lackey for Corbin, and now the lackey's coming back and trying to take out the guy who was, kind of bossing him around and stuff like that. So I'm all right with this. Let's see where it goes. We have this is kind of big too for the first time that I can remember in a while. The United States Championship's going to be defended on a pay-per-view. A lot of people's made, comments about that. Why don't they ever defend it? Well, you're going to get it defended, and it's Theory against Mustafa Ali. So, man, this should be a good match.
Yeah.
I know who I want to win. I have an I want to win, which is pretty easy for me because I'd love to see Mustafa finally get a title. Who I'm going to pick, though, to win is I've got to go with Theory, just because of the fact that he's getting a really big push, and I just don't see him getting that belt taken off of him this soon. And who knows, maybe we'll get a Ciampa sighting here. Maybe something happens where Ciampa comes down, interferes, and goes after Mustafa Ali. They start a feud. There was a little bit of an inkling to that. But I'm going to say, Jeff, that Theory holds on. I love Mustafa Ali is one of those guys that deserves to win a title, and I would love to see him do that. But unfortunately, I do think that Theory wins. What about you?
It's a great question, and I've kind of gone back and forth on this all day. I'm like you, though. I think, there's a pick that you want to win, and then there's one that you think will win based on everything, and that's what I'm going to go with. I'll go with Theory here. I do think it'll be a great match. Both of these guys can go, so I'm really looking forward to the match. But yeah, I think I got Theory in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, agreed. I just don't think I think it's just too soon for him to drop that title. As much as I'd love to see Mustafa Ali, like I said, win that belt, but I do think Theory wins. James Grant said Theory wins. We had a couple. Sean Say said Madcap. Randy Sam said no Cap Moss.
No Cap.
Jason says Madcap. Gus said Happy Corbin. Raw Women's Triple Threat match is starting to show. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm down with that. Good way to start off the show. Top Gun Maverick was out. Yeah, that's true, Aaron. Yeah, that's been getting a lot of good publicity, that movie. Yes. Wes is here. Chris Williams, the Miz can interfere and start a feud with Ali, but I got Theory winning. And you saw the "You Can't See Me" tease. What "You Can't See Me" tease, Chris? I'm not sure what you mean. Mustafa Ali, new champ. I'd love to see it, James. I really would. I just don't think it'll happen. But who knows? Maybe. All right. Next up, we have got, this should be interesting too, and I'll tell you why I think it will be. Finn Bálor, AJ Styles, and Liv Morgan. New iteration of the club, maybe, versus the Judgment Day, which we all know is Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. So 3-on-3, and I'll just come right out and say it. I'm going to go with Judgment Day, but I'm going to go with Judgment Day because I think Finn Bálor is going to be the next one to join Judgment Day. I'm going with a Finn Bálor turn. I like Finn much better as a heel. I liked him when he was in NXT. I think he's just got that little bit of an edge to him, and I think I'm going to go with a turn for Finn Bálor. They had teased this even before this, been out there for a little while. So I'm going to go with Finn turning at a point in the match where it kind of looks like they're going to win, and I think Finn is going to turn, and I think Finn is the next one to join Judgment Day. So I'm going Judgment Day, Jeff. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Judgment Day, but I think we do get a fourth member. I think it will be a cool little plot twist if it was Finn. I think that would be cool. But I do think we get the emergence of a fourth member, and that kind of tips the balance into the favor of the Judgment Day. So that's what I think is going to happen tonight.
Could certainly go that way. And James Chadwick saying could be Ciampa. Maybe will be that fourth member.
Yeah.
Could be. There's a lot of picks that are out there that could work for that. Some are saying, Dakota's saying The Fiend. We'll have to talk a little bit about the whole Bray thing because there was a lot of stuff with that too. I got Judgment Day winning and Finn turning heel. Randy Sam says Live Club. The Live Club. Fourth member is revealed to be Finn Bálor. So a couple people are thinking Finn is going to turn as well. All right. Up one higher on the ladder there. We've got Ezekiel, who was just interviewed, versus Kevin Owens. This is going to be interesting because I don't really know that they can go anywhere with this feud after this. This has been going on with the whole thing, and the only thing I've got a question with this, Jeff, is where can you go when you have a plot line like this where Owens just so infuriated that he thinks this is Ezekiel? So not Ezekiel, but Elias, other than Ezekiel coming out and actually saying, haha, I got you, and I am Elias, I don't really know how they can end this feud where it could end in a certain way. I don't know. If they're going to continue it, I've got to go with Ezekiel here, somehow sneaking out a win. But I don't know. I don't really know where they can go with this. It's kind of a weird storyline. But I don't know. Normally I'd say KO because KO just wins big matches. But I don't know. I think they're going to go with this a little bit longer and kind of play this out more and do more things to mess with Owens' head. And listen, Owens is a good guy to be doing this for him too. Probably one of the best guys you could pick, except for maybe Sami Zayn. And so maybe they wanted to continue. I'm going to go with Ezekiel though. And maybe he'll sneak a win. Maybe he'll get a quick cover somehow, a roll up, something like that. But I think Elias will win. What do you think, man?
You can't beat Zeke, man. Give me Zeke. Give me Ezekiel. Give me Ezekiel. I it's interesting how they're doing this thing, and I do want to know how they end it. At the end, do you have Elias kind of pop out, or send something from the back, like, "Hey, here I am," that kind of thing. You get the lights to go off, or
Yeah.
something like that. I mean, who knows? There's a couple ways that you could do it that'd be kind of funny. But yeah, I like Ezekiel in this one. Let's get crazier Kevin Owens.
There you go.
Crazy Kevin Owens is a dangerous Kevin Owens, and a dangerous Kevin Owens is Kevin Owens I love. So
Yeah. Great call. An incensed Kevin Owens is always fun to watch. So,
yeah.
yes, absolutely. Ezekiel wins and KO continues to go crazy. Elias with outside interference. Cesaro coming back, Dakota. Possibly, I did read about that. They hit Elias's music to distract Owens in a small package win. Ezekiel says, James, hey, Mark, how are you? Thank you very much for welcoming us back. It's not Ezekiel, it's Elias. Hi, all. Hey, Bonkers LFC. My pick is Zeke. And they finally reveal that Zeke is the actual brother of Elias and outwalks Elias. Ezekiel wins and a fake Elias comes down. Ezekiel wins by a masked figure, and Ezekiel runs happy. Then masked figure is Sami Zayn turn on Owens. Oh, my goodness. Good gracious, Jeff Samuel. We love Crazy Kevin. Yes, we do. We do. That's a good Kevin Owens, like Jeff said. All right. We've got Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP in a handicap match. So 2-on-1 matchup. Who do you like here, Jeff?
Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna go with Bobby Lashley. Why not? I'm gonna, and maybe someone comes out to neutralize things for him. I don't know. Maybe he gets a little bit of help, but I've got Lashley.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm taking Lashley here too. And one of the reasons why I'm gonna go with Lashley here as well is, especially now with the whole thing with the injury, and they might have been going this way before anyway. But Lashley obviously now is being booked as a babyface. So if you want to have someone from Raw, maybe going up against Roman in the future, somewhere down the line, I wouldn't be sad seeing it be Bobby Lashley and Roman. I'd be down with that. So if they need a face to step up from Raw instead of Cody's spot, I wouldn't be that upset with Bobby Lashley. Or even if they want to do like a number one contenders match and have Seth and Bobby Lashley go at it for a bit too, wouldn't be opposed to that either. So I'm gonna go with Lashley here. I think Lashley gets the push. If he does, I think that'll probably move him away from the Omos feud for a bit. And then maybe he'll go on to something else. So we'll see. James says Lashley. Randy Sam says, I like that idea, Jeff. NXT Owens comes back. Aaron says Lashley. James Grant said Omos and MVP. I think they're winning since Bobby has been winning most of the matches. Wes says, I'm going to go for the ref in that match. Bobby wins via pin on MVP. Lashley wins, but MVP finds a trick of surprise call-up or return to MVP and Omos. Have you guys seen the Jeff Jarrett Broken Skull session yet? It's really good and opens up why he left TNA in the Fallout. No, I saw it. I just saw it advertised, and I heard about it last night, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch it.
I'm about halfway through it.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm about halfway through it. It's really good.
Nice. I'll have to check it out. I will have to check it out. And man, we've been missing some. Getting to TNA, we have been missing some really good stuff going on with Impact. Yeah. So I'm gonna be excited to get back to that because there's a lot of things happening with Impact Wrestling. So we'll talk about that obviously on Thursday, but gonna be glad to get back to that too because we're close to Slammiversary now. All right, next up, and apparently we're starting the show with this, which is in about 5 minutes. We have got the triple threat match. We've got Bianca Belair, the women's champ, versus Asuka versus Becky Lynch. So, man, 3 certainly capable women, but I do not see Bianca losing that title so quickly. So I think this one, of all of the ones on the card, I think this one was pretty easy. And I think I'm going to go with Bianca Belair here. Watch and see, though, because I think what you're going to see develop out of this might be a feud going forward with Asuka and Becky. And maybe that's what they were planning on doing the whole time with this. And then Bianca will be off to go to someone else that may show up at some point, Bailey, maybe. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to go with Bianca, Jeff.
Yeah, I got Bianca here too. I just think it's her time. This is the summer of Bianca. So
yes,
let's go Bianca.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think the chat agrees. Bianca says bonkers. James Chadwick, Aaron, Jeff all say Bianca Belair. I watched it before the kickoff show started. Nice. Dixie Carter was a beep watch back then. I'll do my best to pop in for a little bit. I'm so sorry about it. No worries, Jody. It happens. What are you going to do? It happens. There's Jody, by the way. Hello. And then finally, we all talked about this when the show started. We don't know what we're going to get. Very up in the air now. Listen, before we heard the news, I probably would have said that this was going to be it for these two. And we might have been able to see what could have been possibly a match of the year candidate. They've had 2 matches of that prior. So I would not be surprised. But now I think you're going to see a very cautious. The fact that he's even entering the match is saying something for him, but that he wants to give the fans what they paid for, obviously. But I don't think it's going to run very long. Whereas before, and you might notice that throughout the course of the show, because if that was supposed to go a while, you might see the other matches extended now a little bit. I don't think it's going to go long. And now, Jeff, I have to go with Seth because it's obvious that Cody's probably going to be out for a bit. And so I would have to say now that Seth will win, and then he'll look forward to feuding with someone else going forward for a little bit. So it's a shame because we could have really gotten, I think, a hell of a match. But I do think Seth will win. So what about you, man?
I agree. I think Seth. I would have had Cody winning.
Yeah, me too.
But I think I got Seth. It maybe does something to target that injury.
Yeah,
and that's how it ends. Maybe they don't even. Maybe there's not a pinfall or a submission. Maybe they just call the match at the end. So something like that. But just depending on how bad it is, with everything they're saying though, sounds pretty serious. So yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I've got Seth winning this one now.
Yeah, I can't see them going really any other direction at that point now. So, and then there's the Wyndham in the room. The tweets that came out were crazy. Jody mentioned them on Twitter. Everybody was kind of going back and forth, and people are still listen. Bray Wyatt on a day of Hell in a Cell is trending on Twitter higher than Hell in a Cell. So it's crazy. My thoughts on it are I do not, and I think Jody mentioned too that she felt that this was him saying that he's going to come out and tell his story, which I agree with. I don't think he's going to show up at a pay-per-view. I always said too that big surprises like that, unless you're AEW, WWE doesn't seem to have big shocks happen at pay-per-views much. Because what it does is it takes away from the matches that are going on at the event. So I don't know. I mean, now this whole thing with Cody may change that, but I don't think he shows up. I really don't. If he was going to show, I would say it would be tomorrow on Raw. And someone had mentioned the whole sixes thing because tomorrow is June 6th. 6/6, and then the dates that someone looked that up and mentioned. So I think if he shows up back in WWE, I think it would be tomorrow. But I really, with the news we're getting, with the more stuff coming from the Matt Hardy podcast, talking about how Vince berated him because he didn't do his spider walk in a match when those two guys were tag teaming and stuff. I don't know. I just, things change. Yes. Mickie James was furious with WWE, obviously, and Mickie came back. So things change. But I don't know. I just think that that's going to be his story that he wants to tell. Wherever he's going to tell it, But I think that's what I think Bray is alluding to when he means soon. The comment about being soon. Jeff, what are your thoughts quickly on Bray and or Wyndham rather, and what's going on with him?
Yowie wowie.
There you go.
There's a lot of that going on.
There is.
And then
haven't heard that in a while.
I know, man.
Wow. All right.
Oh man. I don't know. I mean, I think there's never say never.
Right. You can in wrestling.
No,
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, never say never. But does he show up tonight? We'll definitely see. But I think there's a possibility that if it's gonna happen, it's gonna be a little more down the road.
There was one little thing that if you don't look at his Twitter, I thought was kind of interesting. Because this came, so if you go to his Twitter and you look at his likes, there's a person who he liked 4 days ago. His name is Starving Artist Mike Magnum. And what he wrote is looking forward to the comeback. Anything you need, anytime, anywhere. So I found that a little ironic because that would lead you to believe that it is wrestling that he's coming back to. So I don't know. We'll see. All we can do is wait and see. See. Derek says if he shows, this could be. Oh, listen. There's no question, Derek. If he shows up tonight, it's going to blow the roof off the place.
Yeah.
There is no question about it. And it's going to blow up the internet. So there's no question about that. No question about that. So Bray is going to Impact. Oh, gosh, Aaron, I would love it. We've said that many times. Would absolutely love it. Or AEW. I don't know about AEW because I think they might have done that last week, Aaron, because they had a show. Their Dynamite last week apparently was being reviewed by some bigwigs. So higher ups were watching that for a particular reason. So I think if they were going to pull anything out of the hat like that, I think it would have been last week for them on Dynamite. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be AEW. So like I said, who knows? We'll see, I guess. We will find out. But anyway, we got our intro. We got our predictions in. And if Peacock is ready, then so are we. We're ready to roll.
We're ready.
Again, it's good to be back with you guys. Glad to see you all here tonight. Really appreciate you coming out. If you are new to our channel, I know I see a lot of familiar faces out there, but if you are new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, please. Also, make sure you hit the like on our stream tonight because, it helps us out with those goofy YouTube rhythms. And make sure you hit the notification button if you want to be notified when we are doing future content. And we'll get to our schedule a little bit later on. So I like the graphic. That's really cool. We got looks like two demonic hands that are on fire coming out of that graphic. I dig it.
I like it.
MJF may show up. That would be a complete shocker, Aaron. Woo. Complete shocker. That whole thing, when I watched that was a hell of a promo. MJF just does really good promos. I think that they might be going with the Austin, the Stone Cold, and Vince kind of thing with him and Tony Khan. That's kind of what I got from that. But the roles will be a little bit reversed. Instead of the wrestler being the good guy and Vince being the bad guy, I think it'll be reversed. The wrestler will be the bad guy. The owner will be the good guy. So that's kind of what I think. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah, and it is starting off indeed with the Triple Threat Raw Women's Championship to start off the show. So
wow.
Here we go. Mark said, I read those tweets, and there was one piece where he didn't mention them by name, but I felt he was angry and upset at the Observer. He was definitely angry with people saying stuff about him, like the stuff about how much money he wants to come back. And so you could see, you could read through between the lines there and see that he was probably upset with some. That's what makes me believe, and Jody said as much as well, and that I think he is more maybe going to come out and talk about all the people that are talking about him and clearing up the air. So Remember that whole comment way back when, Jeff, when he said we're going to, and you and Jody, I'm sure, talked about it, where I'm going to feed the baby birds. Remember the comment that Bray liked to say? I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah. I really do. I think that's what it's going to be. How he's going to do it, I don't know. But I think that's what it's going to be. When I show my mom the Seth segments on Raw on YouTube, she always says his laugh is horrendous. I don't know. I like it. It's creepy. I like his laugh. I think it's creepy. It's almost like he's making himself into a Joker kind of a person. Yeah. I dig it. As to what Becky's doing with her new look with the makeup and stuff in her face, I really don't know what she's going for there. She almost looks like Ziggy Stardust a little bit. The David Bowie character, Ziggy Stardust, doesn't she? Yeah. Especially with the red hair.
With the red hair, yeah.
Whenever she comes out with the black makeup across like that, I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah, little Bowie. Good vibes, everyone. Hey, Chris, how are you? Chris. Swack fan says, I got Bianca.
I'm just glad that Asuka is back.
Yeah, it was great to see her come back. Yep, absolutely. Gone an extended period. So there's the green mist. Becky got booped, and then she got green misted in consecutive weeks. I hope Bayley returns. Well, I'm kind of thinking that they could really use her on SmackDown. I think they could really use her on SmackDown. I was shocked on watching SmackDown that Natty won the title shot against Ronda. That was surprising, man.
Yeah.
That was surprising.
Little surprising. I think they could use Bayley right now, especially given everything else that's going on. I think they could really use her right now, and we'll see where they have her when she comes back. But yeah, I think they need her.
You've got 3 superstars right in this match for Raw that can carry a women's division. So I do think that Bayley needs to be on SmackDown, especially with the departure apparently of Sasha and Naomi. That's a big loss. So I really think that Bayley needs to go to SmackDown. So I'm glad Asuka is back as well, says Swack fan. What are we doing for our schedule this week, Jeff, while we're getting this preview? Are we going to do Abby's on Monday, or are we going to go just start with Impact on Thursday?
That is a great question.
Okay.
Jody, if you're in the chat.
Okay.
If you want to do it tomorrow, I mean, I'm good either way. So.
Okay. Well, there you go. We'll get back to you on that. We'll let you know what's going on with Abby's for tomorrow. Otherwise, we will be back on Thursday for Impact Wrestling, and that's getting good. So again, don't miss that. If you're an Impact fan, come out. If you're not an Impact, listen, if you're a TNA fan, you're not going to want to miss Slammiversary. So come out, check it out if you haven't. Start watching it. Come out with us. It's going to be awesome. Slammiversary is, so don't miss it. We don't have much time left for it either. A couple of weeks, and we're there. So come out and check us out on Impact Wrestling Thursday night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, we've got After the Impact afterwards, which we will talk all about the show, and we'll probably talk about a little more stuff because we've missed the last 2. So we'll talk about storylines and things like that. Here is Becky Lynch, big time Bex. Look at that. Look at that outfit. Look at that outfit. Got some kind of a crazy looking mask type thing. I don't even know what that is. It's like a pretty packed house there. Now, they did change venues for this. It was originally supposed to be at Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play, but they decided to change venues. So no real clear reason why they did that, but
is that this one or is that Money in the Bank?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might be right. Yes. Yeah. You're right. That's Money in the Bank. Never mind. I'm going to be a little rusty here, so never mind.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
Overloaded mind with a lot of wrestling things that I just never got to spew out in the last couple of weeks. I think that's what it is. Do we know what they're doing at Lacey? Nope. Lacey is now on SmackDown again.
Okay.
No idea. I think that they wanted to move her to Raw, and I think they were going to turn her heel, but I think someone must have realized, that's a really dumb idea. after all those promos we got. So she is now back on SmackDown, and it looks like she's going to be a face. So I have no idea. I have no idea. The one comment I liked about Lacey, though, over the past weekend was she was the grand marshal of the race that they had. And she was supposed to be back for a show, I guess, and that might have been Raw. And the comment that she couldn't make it because it kind of came off to me like the comment she couldn't make it because she did a little too much party. And I'm like, okay, hey, at least she's being honest. So I'm like, all right. The big surprise is not the Fiend tonight, but it's big. Mike says. Maybe it's the Big Show. Well, it's the Big Show. Jumping back over from AEW. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Yes. Asuka out there with the hockey mask. I dig it. Look at that. I love the hockey mask, Asuka. That's cool.
Yeah.
What the hell is this fucking? Did you hear they're going to do a biography of Lex Luger and the AE thing, and Undertaker will tell his story? Do you think that Lex will go to the Hall of Fame next year? I don't know. Yeah, the biography things are coming back. I enjoyed those.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad they're coming back. I did enjoy those when they were on before, so that'll be interesting to watch. Guess she's Lady Gaga. Asuka Mass is awesome. Yes, I agree. Bianca Belair is on her way out. Alicia. John Def, did you see my tweet earlier in the week? Nearly 12,000 impressions. Can I say thank you to everyone who thought my tweet was worth looking at? Wow, you had 12,000 likes on a tweet? What did you tweet? Damn.
She was right underneath one of Bray's tweets.
Oh, no way. Good for you.
Yeah, she responded.
That's awesome. Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. Good for you. They still have these three ladies, but I can still feel Sasha and Naomi's absence. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's clearing up. I mean, anything can happen, like we said, but I don't know that you see those two women in WWE anymore. So, I don't know. Bummer. Michael King. Hey, Michael, is WWE still doing the draft? Yes, supposedly the end of the summer. That's supposedly in August. I don't know what's going to go on because of the brand split, but we'll see. It does look to me, Jeff, like they're wasting some time, does it not?
Yeah, they're definitely trimming some time.
Yep. You can tell the way the superstars are coming out a little slower, and now they're doing announcements inside the ring, which they don't do all the time. So they're really going to drag this first match out. I think the order might have been a little bit different before the injury announcement. Yeah, but I think this was a way to maybe add a little bit of time, chew up a little bit of time. Yep.
With these three women in there, because they're great. So they know how to go for a while. So don't be surprised if this one goes like 25.
Yeah. Let's see if he's right. I would agree. And you're probably right, Jeff. They probably did move this match to the start of the show. So yes, Lee Stack, we saw your comment the first time. Hey man, you don't like it? You think it's boring? Why are you watching, dude? I'll ask that of anyone. Why are you watching? You're more than welcome to your opinion. If you don't like it, cool. But what are you wasting your 3 hours for? I'd be playing a video game or doing something else. That's just me.
Rewatching Stranger Things. My God.
There you go. Did you watch it yet?
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Oh, wait till you get to the last.
Last 2.
God. Wait till you get to this. Wait till you get to the last one. I have not been. I don't get. There's not much that can get me on the edge of my seat. I was literally, and this was at 2:00 in the morning. So me and my youngest daughter are sitting there watching it. So I'm at 2:00 in the morning, and usually I'm falling asleep by then. 2:00 in the morning, and I'm on the edge of my seat like this, staring at the screen, like, and I'm looking. I'm like, what? No way, what? And I'm just, it was crazy. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my God, it's good. Slee Stack said I haven't watched WWE in a long time. Okay.
Well, welcome. Let's try to have some fun.
Yeah, have some fun. Yeah, you never know. Maybe you'll like it.
It might be good tonight.
Nice move there by Asuka, and down goes Bianca Belair, grabbing onto her shoulder. We will see if I'm able to join you guys on Thursday. I'll be in Cincinnati for a family reunion. That's cool. Becky Lynch avoids Bianca. Some kicks. Ooh, nice kick by Becky Lynch. Down she goes. Becky going up top. Bianca meets her with a right hand. Now she's got Becky up and down out of the corner. Goes for a quick cover. Gets a 2. And a kick out by Becky. My wife works for WWE, so I know some things. Ooh. Uh-oh. Insider. You got an insider?
Hold on.
What's that saying in the 80s? Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes. Watch season 3 of The Boys too. Yeah. Oh my God. There's so much. I literally have something on every other day. I'm caught up with Obi-Wan and Stranger Things, obviously now, but I have been watching Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, which I love. It is so much like the '60s show. I really love that. There's so much going on, so much, and then the wrestling. Like it's hard to watch everything. Asuka going back and forth, kicks to Becky, now a kick to Bianca, and Asuka looking really good here.
Looking sharp early on.
Over into the corner with the hip toss, throws Bianca into Becky. Now she's got Bianca. Oh, Bianca reverses it. She's got Asuka up in the air. Asuka gets out of it. Ooh, nice move. Look at this. Into an armbar. Nice move by Asuka. Trying to fight out of that. She goes for a cover. Referee checking the shoulder to see if her shoulder is down. Now look at the strength here on Bianca. Picks her up off of the, smashes her off that top turnbuckle. Big show of strength there from Bianca. Mike says, what do you want to know? Well, nothing that's going to spoil anything for anybody. Don't want to do that. Everyone's glad Asuka is back. How can anyone not be?
Ooh.
We don't like spoilers, Mike, especially if they're really, really big. Cover an account of 2. Becky goes for a cover on Asuka as well. Gets a 2. Throws her off the post and out goes Asuka.
Oh, man.
Becky snaps the neck of Bianca and a cover 2. Kick out at 2.
I'm surprised they're moving at this pace this early.
I am too. Yeah, they're certainly not. They're certainly not going slow, are they?
This is a good pace. I mean, this is a really good pace.
I'm not going to spoil anything. Very good. Very good.
We like that.
Yeah, our chat would not be happy. We don't want to piss them off on their first night back. You want to wait for a few shows until you do that.
Yeah, give us until Thursday.
Yeah. Becky with the knee to the back now. Bianca, she got a choking her over that second rope. Bianca rolls out of it over into the far corner. Becky just stalking Bianca. Another kick here. Asuka is legit one of the best in the world, and no one can say otherwise. Boot to the throat of Bianca Belair. Becky looking good.
Yeah, she is. Each person is getting their own shine. Like, and that's what I like about this so far is that, you had Asuka standing tall early on. Now you're going to get Becky, it looks like, doing the same thing. And then maybe you close out with Bianca looking.
Ooh.
Strong.
Asuka just took a huge spear.
Yeah.
I agree with you, though, Jeff. You know what? Isn't it cool, though, how when one person goes down, they all kind of pull each other up? Mm-hmm. Like they'll, somebody goes down and something like that happens, and these people, these wrestlers, these women are asked to do maybe a little bit more and say, hey, can you give us another 10? Can you give us another 15? They all have no problem doing that. And what's good, I guess, about it is maybe you get to spotlight them a little bit more too, instead of just giving them that 10-minute match or whatever it might have been. You get to show them off a little bit more, and the same with some of the other matches tonight. Yeah. Maybe that's what we'll get, and that's good. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. make the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Maybe we can get a longer Theory and Mustafa Ali
Oh,
match.
yeah. Yeah.
Give them a little bit of time.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. That's going to be a great match to begin with.
You know what I'm gonna do? Since it's Sunday, I'm gonna share a small grievance
Oh,
while
okay.
we're watching this. I'm glad that the U.S. title is on the line on this card, but hey, WWE, you have another belt called the Intercontinental title as well that I want to see defended a little bit more on these pay-per-views. So just throwing that out there.
Yeah, that's another one that really does need to. I agree. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
There's your one grievance for this week.
Yeah. Yeah, they really should do that. I mean, championships were always, even going back to like the 80s and stuff like that, they're always defended on pay-per-views. Didn't matter what it was. Yeah. So, yeah, I agree. Uh-oh. Becky going for cover. Nope, here comes Asuka running over with a kick to Becky, and Becky goes down. No more women's tag teams. The division sucks. I don't know that I agree with that, Mike. They've got some pretty good women there. I mean, they don't spotlight the tag teams. There's no question about that. They just don't. But they do have good women there. They've got a lot of women in that they just don't use enough. So, yeah. Did you see Liv Morgan is going to be in a movie with Samuel L. Jackson and Uma Thurman called The Kill Room? No, I did not.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I think the women's division would benefit a lot more if they did more things like what they're doing with Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss.
Yes.
If you had some of those secondary lower card feuds, I think that would be tremendous if they did some of that to spotlight more people, which they've done a little bit of it. I just want to see more. I just want to see more of it. Good gracious, Asuka's just.
Yeah, look at that shot from Asuka to the side of the head by Becky, and then a kick to the middle, took her down, almost got 3. Asuka gives her a little slap on the butt. A little slap on the butt. Women's tag division sucks, not the same. Yeah, well, like I said, man, they don't. Neither one of the tag divisions gets spotlighted very often. Even the men's, there's really only been RK Bro and the Usos. So, yeah, I know. I just don't think WWE is into tag teams as much as they used to be, which is a shame.
Sad.
And Bianca's got Becky. Look at this, doing a little marching band action there before she suplexes Becky. Now, big drop kick and down goes Asuka. Kip up by Bianca Belair. Bianca looking good now. Spear, Asuka in the corner. Asuka just on top of, Bianca on top of Asuka with the right hands. Here comes Becky back. Look at the somersault. Backflip over Becky. Now she's got both of them in the corner.
Wow.
Becky and Asuka are both getting rotating shots to the head from Bianca Belair. Becky gets out of it, pulls her down by the hair. I knew that this was probably going to happen. Using that hair against her. Oh. Spine buster from Bianca to Becky. Now she's got Asuka up. Throws her right on top of Becky. Bianca with all the momentum now. Skips over. Oh, nice moonsault. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2. A lot of action there.
Yeah.
Impact has the best one. Oh, we're not going to argue with you there.
That's what I just put in the chat. We want no arguments on
nope
on Impact. James asked a good question here. He says, are you guys disappointed there's only one Hell in a Cell match?
I mean, it is called Hell in a Cell. But then again, Jeff, they haven't kind of been doing a lot of them over the past few years anyway. So there should have been a women's one, I think. If you're only going to do 2, I would have a men's and a women's Hell in a Cell match That's what I would do.
Yeah, I would have done that. I would have put this one in the cell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not start off that way? If you're gonna start it off, why not book in the show that way? So,
yeah. Start and end it with a Hell in a Cell match.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. You forgot the most important thing tonight. What did we forget that's so important?
Yeah, what did we forget?
Elaborate. They used to overdo them, so I'm fine. There should only be a cell for matches that absolutely call for it. Imagine triple threat in the Hell in a Cell. Yeah, that's what Jeff was already saying.
Oh.
Logs. Oh man, we did forget about that.
We did forget about that. And we did not do dinner, Derek. We did not.
We didn't.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. What did
you can tell us what y'all ate. Asuka with a scream and goes and hip tosses both women. Cover on Becky, gets a 2. Now she goes and covers Bianca. 2. Nope. Kick out at 2. This is anybody's match. Asuka now going for a submission hold on Becky. Logs all day. Yes. Aaron says Wendy's. Kick from Bianca. No, look at this. Now she's got them both in submission holds at the same time.
Oh,
Asuka's got them both in a submission hold. Both of their ankles wrapped around each other. She's got both women in an ankle lock. And they're both trying to roll out of it. Becky finally does. Asuka rolls out of the ring. Becky holding on to her leg. Bianca on the other side of the ring now, still reeling from that ankle lock. But look at them both hopping around here. Becky coming right back with the right hand. Bianca uses the hurt leg to kick her with, and that didn't do well for her. Both of them on one leg. Misses with the hair whip. 1, 2, no. Kick out by Becky. Oh, now look at this. Trying to get her in that disarmer. We'll see if she can get it. Chicken and veg pie with roast potatoes. That sounds good. Yeah, Wendy, says Aaron. Where have we been? Well, we took a little break. Little vacation. Jeff, did you see the cell is red? There's the cell red. Yeah, I think the cell's always red.
Yeah, it's typically for Hell in the Cell is typically red.
Yeah. Bianca's got Becky up. Becky grabbed onto the ropes. Back elbow from Becky Lynch. Now Becky goes up to the second rope and a dive. Momentum swung her around though, and Bianca just picked her up.
Good grief.
Oh, she got out of that. Oh, she throws her into a drop kick from Asuka. Now she throws Asuka out of the ring. Becky rolling it up. No, gets a 2. 1, 2. Oh, man, Becky near had that.
Nearly.
Asuka interfered in the last second and stopped it. This looked like a rock bottom. Yeah, we took a little break, a little vacation. We've been doing this for the better part of 2.5 years without really any stoppages, so took a little vacation. I had to roll up an ice, said Dakota. I know it was a little joke. Lives outside of streaming do exist. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they do. Sometimes it's good, you know? Sometimes it's good. Get a little break every now and then.
Had a roll up and ice.
Roll up and ice. I don't know what that is, Dakota. What is a roll up and ice?
What kind of roll up?
Yeah. I forgot we were still doing food. I had hot dogs and tater tots.
Hot dogs and tater tots. Okay.
Hot dogs and tater tots.
I had the new burger from Arby's.
Oh, how was it?
It was good.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was
I meant
good.
to try that.
It was good.
The Wagyu burger or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I had the bacon and ranch one.
Okay. I might have to give it a shot.
Yeah.
I might have to give it a shot.
It's pretty good.
Great opening match. Oh, another cover that was stopped right by Asuka. This has been a really good match.
Yeah, it has been.
CRB Croft. Hey, everyone. What's up with you?
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to try that burger though. When I heard Arby's was making a burger, I'm like, wow, that's different. Now, you know what I'm gonna ask you though, Jeff? Did you notice? How was it cooked? Was it cooked like a little pink inside? Did they leave it, or was it cooked all the way through like a McDonald's burger?
Little bit of pink.
See, I'm shocked that they're doing that.
Yeah,
That's actually really cool. So it's like a restaurant kind of a burger.
Yeah. It very much reminds you of a restaurant style burger.
Okay, all right.
Or at least the one I had today. It was good though. It was
That's
really
good.
good.
I'm gonna have to try it. German. Now Asuka with a scream goes for that hip roll again. Missed it though. Gets hung up in the ropes. Oh, now what's Becky trying? Look at this. Becky's got her locked into the ropes. Here comes Bianca. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Whatever's going to happen here. Bianca just. Oh, now Asuka's coming up the other side. Watch out. She threw Becky in the way. Roll up. 2. No. Reversed by Asuka. Gets a 2 and just kicks out. Again, another one. Grabbing the tights. Look at this. She's got the Asuka lock in the middle of the ring.
Oh, my goodness.
Bianca's still out on the floor.
Yeah.
Becky's fighting out of it. Becky able to get herself off of that second rope and goes for a cover. Asuka still holding on, though. Oh, and she's got it cinched in again. I had an enchilada casserole. Ooh, that sounds good. Damn.
It does sound good.
Oh, and now here comes, I was going to say, where is Bianca? Bianca comes back in. Ooh. She just took a big kick from Asuka. Asuka looking good here. Becky's down and out. Asuka over into the corner, but Becky grabs her. I'm sorry, Bianca. Bianca grabs her. Now she's got her up. Look out. Oh, head first into the turnbuckle goes Asuka. Here comes Becky, though. Throws Bianca out. Look out. Becky's got Asuka set up. Pump handle slam. Bianca got back in there super quick.
Real quick.
2, 3. Oh, wow. Wow. Did Bianca shoot back in the ring and steal the pin? Becky is shocked. Damn. Bianca wins.
Bianca wins just like that.
I'm so nervous with all these injuries. Just hope everyone is safe. Jason says 1-0. Yeah, we both picked Bianca as well. Had cereal a few minutes ago. Yeah, we had a whole show dedicated to talks about cereal, I think, at one point before we took vacation. That was crazy because Becky goes for the cover here. Bianca's nowhere to be found. She just comes flying in, tosses Becky out, and covers Asuka.
Yeah, that one went about 25.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
Jeff called it. Good call. Look at the expression on Becky's face. Bianca retains. Some crunchy honey oats, oat milk, and banana. It was actually good. Sounds good. I like oat milk. I've gotten oat milk at Dunkin' when they first had it, and I get it. And I like it. I like the flavor it gives. Becky not happy. Bianca celebrating. And what a great start. Great match.
Yeah, that was a strong way to start out.
Absolutely. Roman Reigns, the man who is not here tonight. Swag fan says lemon pepper flavored rotisserie chicken with a salad. Ooh, that sounds good and healthy.
Yes. Sounds really good.
Getting a little clip about Roman.
Yeah, that was a good way to start.
Very good way to start. Smart. And they used up more time, which we figured they probably would. So just kind of tells you that the Seth and Cody match probably won't go all that long. And, with good reason. Little Roman promo. Kind of a don't forget me while I'm gone promo.
Right.
I mean, we all know what's going to happen. And, Drew's going to get his shot at Roman when they go overseas to have that pay-per-view over in England. So that will obviously be Drew and Roman. Baron match next, I would think, says Mike. Maybe. Bologna and one other kind of meat and cheese and a cup of ice. Oh, okay. All right. That was your roll-up. Nice.
I've got some bologna in the fridge right now.
I always loved bologna. You know what, Jeff? When I was a kid, we used to be able to get Deli Oscar Mayer bologna back then, where they would slice it. Now you can't get it that way anymore. You have to have it in those stupid packs, which are disgusting. They slice it way too thick. But oh my God, Oscar Mayer bologna was the best. And I've tried since then to find a bologna that would duplicate the taste of it. And I've actually found one that's pretty close. It's called Burke's is the brand of it, and it's pretty close. It's got the spice that Oscar Mayer had, but yeah, bologna. You ever have fried bologna?
Oh yeah.
I love fried bologna.
I do too.
So good.
I do too.
I love what they've done with the bloodline, says Swag Fan. Dakota's 0-1. I am actually excited that we are getting WWE live events back in my area because it's been 2 years since the last and this period. I am stoked to see some good matches. Yeah, for those of you who are going to go live, yeah, definitely enjoy it. I mean, who would have thought, right? Who would have thought a couple of years back that we would be getting live events again? So, yeah, it's exciting. Chicago, that's where they are tonight.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me. All right. Well, no, it looks like Omos. We got Omos and MVP, so maybe we're getting Omos and Lashley next. We'll see. Oh, all right. We got MVP with a Punisher logo. Nice.
Okay. I like it, obviously.
We got Cedric Alexander. Oh, okay. Okay. Hurt Business is done. Oh, man. Are we going to get maybe that Cedric might end up flipping sides maybe here?
It's a possibility.
Okay. Maybe we'll have Cedric and Lashley against Omos and MVP at some point down the road. I can agree with that. Beast Club. What Beast Club say? I'm not a hater of Bloodline, but they need to make the Usos more dominate than just goons. Hey, Mustafa, how are you? While you were on vacation, I found another streamer on Twitch who also does Impact. Nice.
That's awesome.
Cool. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna probably butcher your name. Is it Shike? Is that how you pronounce it? Is it Shike Dardane? Man, I hope I didn't kill your name, dude. Hello to you though. Lashley wins, I think, says Mike. I am excited to see if we get more of my favorite stars like Omos, Bobby, Seth, Cody, Bianca, AJ, Finn, Priest, hell, even Roman Reigns. Honestly, after this season, if you still love or have the United logo as your DP, I commend you, says Mustafa. Conrad is here. Yo, what's up, Conrad? How are you? I still hate that they broke up the Hurt Business. They really need to bring that back. I'm not a fan of Omos. Yeah, the Hurt Business had a good thing going, man.
Yeah.
With the shirts that they had, they were a big part of COVID. Really were of that time. And we all remember they were doing that thing in the dungeon and stuff with Shane McMahon. And yeah, that was they did some good stuff. They really did some good work. And they carried them through a lot of that time. So I agree. It was a great faction. Hey, who knows? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jeff.
I was just going to say, this is a diss track by MVP.
Yes. Yes, it is. Jeff, do you think if they would have brought in Keith Lee, that Keith might have still been in WWE?
Yes. Because as strange as this is going to be to say, for what they were trying to do with Keith, they should have had MVP be more of a mouthpiece for him.
Yeah.
With what they were trying to do with him. Because his style of promo just didn't really fit well, I think, and that's what some of the disconnect was. But I definitely would have had MVP be his guy. But yeah, and I would have brought in a woman as well.
Yeah. Well, I think we were talking about weren't you talking about Mia Yim?
Mia Yim
was around?
I would have brought in both of them.
Missed opportunities.
Yeah.
First round of Hurt Business should still have been a thing until present day. My girlfriend lost another friend this weekend. Oh, that's horrible, dude. Only 33. I also found out an old friend from college committed suicide in September of last year. I haven't spoken to them since last May. Check in on your friends and family. You never know. Let them know you love them and don't hold grudges. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of that.
Yep.
I have literally one person I think that I know in my life that I knew that I don't talk to, and to this day it bothers me. He was actually the best man in my wedding, and just something happened where we just a misunderstanding happened, and I mean to correct that one day after all these years have gone by, because I don't like to not have people to have people out there that I don't talk to for a lot of that reason. Because you never know. You never know. I'll bring out before the match starts. I'm gonna bring out a positivity quote here. I saw this, and if you have followed me on Twitter, I have it there, but I'll just read it really quickly because I thought it was cool. Basically, it looks like a chalkboard that someone wrote this on, but it's a really cool quote. It says, "Please remember, your job is the dream of the unemployed. Your house is the dream of the homeless. Your smile is the dream of the depressed. Your health is the dream of those who are sick. Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negativity. Find something to be grateful for." I like that. I really like that. I saw it on someone's Facebook page. And sometimes you have to just stop and think. Everybody goes through stuff. I mean, I went through it. Jeff goes through it. Everybody goes through things. But what I think you need to remember is sometimes, when you think things can't get any better or things could get any worse, you almost always have to look at things from a perspective of like, there's always people out there that are in worse shape than you. And, I mean, our hearts go out. We weren't around to be able to say it, but obviously our hearts go out to all the people who have been involved in all these mass shootings lately in America. I can't even, it's so sad. And I can't even express that one with Texas and those children. Man, you want to hear a fired up guy? Go listen to Golden State's coach, Steve Kerr, did a speech prior to his team playing that night, which was unbelievable. But oh my gosh, yeah. So, it's just tough, man. I don't know. Thoughts on the Fiend talk? We talked about it a little earlier, Conrad. I don't really. I have a hard time believing that he's going to come back. I'm under the impression that I think, obviously anything can happen, like Jeff said, but I'm under the impression that I think what he's alluding to is I think he's going to come out and he's going to tell his side of the story that his fans have never heard. So that's kind of where I think that's going to be. No Fiend tonight, but there is a big surprise coming, says Mike. Mike says he knows people backstage, so let's see if Mike is right. Conrad says Buffalo 1 shook my community to the go. Absolutely. Yeah. There was just one in Philly, I think yesterday.
There's been several, like recently. I mean, there was one in California. There was one in
New Orleans,
Tulsa,
was it? Tulsa?
New Orleans. Yep. I mean, Crazy. Crazy.
Yep. I could get very political, but we don't do that in our streams.
Yeah.
So I'm not going there. But I think Bobby Lashley would win over Omos. They might give Lashley the upper hand and then Omos, but hopefully with Omos and MVP, they go to the U.S. title. There was a bomb threat at the mall by me Friday, too. Oh, man, I don't get it. I don't get it. Mike says he thinks Lashley wins. Well, we got Omos and Bobby Lashley in there. Omos just kind of throwing him off. Remember when these two guys wrestled in a cage? Omos kind of threw Bobby through the cage to enable him to win. So,
And I think that's an interesting wrinkle in the story because it shows that even though Omos is this big, strong dude, he still got a lot to learn.
Yep.
And that's why the whole thing with MVP makes sense.
Yep. Going for a test of strength, but Omos is like, nope, puts the other hand up instead. Lashley didn't like it, so it's coming back with right hands. Big right hand off that rope, and now Omos goes, MVP dove off the ring apron onto the floor. Omos over into the corner, still getting rocked by Bobby with the right hands. Now throws Bobby over into the corner. Runs into a double kick. MVP holding on to the leg, and Omos is able to take advantage. Little 2-on-1 going on, which we figured we would get.
Oh, yeah.
Omos just throws him across, and now MVP wants into the match. And here he comes. And MVP on top of Bobby Lashley with right hands. Cover. No kick out at one. I don't want to be all political, but all I can say is if they put restrictions on guns, things might turn around. But anyway, yeah, Moss versus Lashley. Yeah, I don't want to get into that here. It's a whole other big thing.
Man.
Just sad. Is what it is. Just sad. MVP is so good.
True. Man.
MVP has almost been having like a career resurrection. He was gone for the longest time, and then he came back with the Hurt Business, and he's really been doing well for himself.
So
Lashley ran into MVP, and he went off the ring apron. Sorry, Jeff.
He's so underrated.
Definitely.
That's
it's a handicap match. Yes, It is.
So
no green
underrated.
shirt guy, Jeff.
Yeah, no, I don't see him out there. I know people were saying they saw some logs out there earlier, but I haven't seen
the Legion of Green Shirts.
I haven't seen.
I haven't seen any either. At least in the camera angle that I'm getting here.
Yeah,
it looks like there's a guy with glasses right in the middle. It
there's
might be
one.
him. Yeah.
I don't think he got the memo though because that's not like safety green like
apparently
like
not
other people.
It's more like Celtic green, not like the Oh man, Moss with a huge, just crushed Bobby over into the corner.
Mary is here.
Hey, Melinda, how are you? That's up, Mary. Yes. My gosh. Yes, that is Melinda's sister, Mary. Welcome. Hope you and your family are doing well, considering. Of course, if you guys haven't heard, Melinda was a big friend of the Insiders and a big person in our community. Had passed away recently, and that is her sister. That is Mary. That is there with her account. So Celtics down by 1, 31-30.
After one.
I'm telling you, man, if they pull that out tonight, I will be shocked. I will absolutely be shocked because I really didn't think I didn't think they'd win the first game. But if they win tonight, I'll be, Omos just speared Bobby right through the barricade.
Good grief.
I hope they reinforce the ring prior to this match.
Joe, what were your thoughts on the series? Did you think the Celtics would win it? Did you think the Warriors would?
I always thought from the start it was going to go 7.
Yeah.
And when you get to a 7th game, it's really tough to pick anyone because it can go either way. It would be very difficult for Boston to win there in a 7th game, but they've done it already. They've done it in Miami last round. They've won big games on the road. For some reason, they play better on the road. I don't know why that is. I could totally see them winning tonight, going up 2-0, go to Boston and lose 2. That's just how they've been. So it wouldn't shock me. But I think I kind of, as a fan, thought Boston could pull it off just because I think they have some advantages over them. They have size on Golden State, and they also have they've got a better defense, I think, too. So I thought they could win, but I didn't know. I really didn't know which way to go. It's so hard to predict because you don't know what you're going to get from. You know what you're going to get from Steph.
Right.
But you don't know what you're going to get from Clay. You don't know what you're going to get from some of the other role players on that team. If they all play well, they're hard to beat.
Mm-hmm.
42 got some 3-pointers in for the Celtics. That's Horford.
Horford, yeah.
Horford's been unbelievable.
Well.
Unbelievable, man. That dude, you could tell he wants his title. He could, listen, if they win it, Horford will probably retire, and he will walk out as a champion for the first time in his career. Yep. How else could you end a career?
Exactly.
Yep. I love Al. Al is fantastic. Great guy. Lashley over and knocks Omos down and spears MVP.
Oh man.
Omos came. Wow, did he get back in the ring quickly too?
He was moving.
He raced right back in there. Do you think Omos will be WWE champion? Oh man, I don't know. It's always tough to say with these really big guys.
It might happen like.
Oh, look who's in there.
Give it like 2 or 3 years.
Cedric Alexander interfered, and Bobby with the spear, and that that might do it. Omos rolled out of the ring. So Cedric Alexander did indeed interfere on the part of Bobby Lashley, and now Lashley is in there with MVP. MVP comes in for a kick, and he misses. He got hung up. Now the hurt lock. Hurt lock is applied to MVP, and this one is probably over. And he's tapping. Yep. So the assist goes to Cedric Alexander. Bobby wins. And like I said, we'll probably see a continuation of that. And it will be probably a tag team match. Bobby and Cedric against MVP and Omos. The refs helped Boston in the first game. I don't know. The thing is with the refs, Mike, in the finals, they're going to have more of a tendency to let them play. And that is going to help Boston because Boston's more physical.
Mm-hmm.
So Jason said, I'm 2-0. We both picked Bobby as well. I think we're both 2-0 also.
Yep, we're both 2-0.
For the past 6 years, I've been going through very bad times, all by myself. But nearly 3 years ago, the kindest, funniest, supportive 4 people came to my rescue. And I'm always thankful. Truly a family. Well, thank you, Alicia. We appreciate that. Fourth quarter in game 1 was crazy. I don't think I've seen a team dominate. No. And you won't again, Mark. You won't ever see a fourth quarter like that again. That's a once in a lifetime. They would just hit everything they threw up there, and that won't happen again. So it was crazy. Lashley wins 2-0 for me. Warriors choke. Can't help miss shots. Again, Derek, I don't know. I don't know that they choked as much as Boston just shot the lights out, and you don't see that a lot in NBA. Boston just didn't miss any shots. They went for, I think, 10 minutes straight without missing a shot. You're going to beat anybody if you do that. You are. So Zelina is injured too. Oh, Zelina's injured. Mike says the surprise is coming up. Okay, well let's see what Mike knows here. Mike says the surprise is coming up.
I tell you, Joe, your Celtics are heating up right now.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, they're up by 5 now, 40-35.
I'm telling you, man, if they go up 2-0, all you're going to hear on like ESPN and all those places is that the Warriors are done. It's over. Everybody embellishes things. I mean, you'll hear Stephen A. Smith going off tomorrow saying the Warriors are done. They're cooked. They're gone. But I'm telling you, I would not be shocked if Boston won both games there and Golden State wins both games in Boston. I would not at all be shocked because that is what Boston has done all through the playoffs. They win on the road, they go home, and they stink up the joint. So it would not shock me. Would not shock me. Mike says not now, but coming. Dakota says sorry for your loss. Yeah, all very sad that Melinda is no longer with us. 20% off championship titles tonight if you are so inclined to buy a championship title from WWE Shop. Now's the time to do it. Ms. and Mrs. is coming back. I think that comes back on Monday.
Yeah.
It's always a fun show if you've never watched it.
Yeah,
it's a good time. They're funny.
It's funny to see how, I mean, it's hard to say that he's a regular guy with the stuff that he has going on, but you know, just seeing him be a husband and a dad, you know,
it's a funny show. If
cool.
If you haven't watched it,
yeah, it's cool to see.
This 4th of July weekend, Money in the Bank.
Money, 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 money.
Beast Club says, Mike, I don't trust you. Mike, I have a feeling you're lying, says Beast Club. We'll see.
Dang.
The dangling things on the Hell in a Cell, don't it look like the dangling things in Wyndham's drawing? Lashley versus Roman. Jeff, you're right. Lashley said, I'm coming for the belt next. Jeff and Joe, did you just see the ref on the outside of the ring yell something to Lashley and he jumped out of the ring? I did not.
Didn't see that.
Mike says, I don't lie, so you have no reason not to trust me.
And for that, we get a...
They're talking about the injury. Bazinga.
Yeah. You know what, though? How cool would it be, Joe, if we're watching this and then all of a sudden we hear...
Oh, my... Dude. Yeah, listen, people would just... That arena, the roof would blow off the arena.
Yeah,
the roof would blow off the arena.
It would be crazy.
Would absolutely blow off the arena. Talking about Cody's injury, the announce team was clearing it up and telling everybody where it actually happened or when. There's Cody now. Derek said, Jeff, don't tease me.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying he's showing up. I'm just saying it would be really cool if we heard something.
Here comes KO, Kevin Owens. Mike, if Mike's saying the surprise is coming up, are you going to – oh, Mike, are you going to tell me it's going to be Elias that's going to come down to the ring? Is that what you're leading up to, Mike? Are we going to get an Elias sighting tonight? That would mess with Owens. That would be actually really cool. That'd be kind of cool if they did that. Maybe that's what Mike means. Maybe that's what Mike's talking about with the surprise.
Just screw with his head just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it's going to be Elias. Imagine if he comes out with the guitar. Oh, Mike said no. Damn it. I would have been really down with that if he comes out with the guitar. Geez, man, I was like, where the F is that coming from?
It's that new soundboard that I got right before we went on break.
Yes, Jeff got a new computer.
Yeah,
got a whole new setup.
Yeah, I had to upgrade everything because my other one was crap in the bed.
Deanna says, real Elias or fake Elias? Jason says, my pick is Ezekiel. Finally, Elias and Ezekiel together. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if somebody come out dressed like... Kevin Owens not at all happy in that ring, and he's just yelling for him to come down to the ring. So Come on, Elias, he's saying. Big money, Jeff. Let me hold something. LOL, says Derek.
And I had to go the rebuilt route because I wasn't putting $1,200 into a gaming PC.
Yeah, they're expensive, man.
They're really expensive.
They are expensive. I'm not picking a winner this time, said Mike. Bring out Elias out here, Kevin Owens. All right, well, there is Ezekiel up on the big board. Poor Ezekiel doesn't even have a graphic, but here he comes. He's got bands on like the Ultimate Warrior. I'll say one thing. Ezekiel is really hitting the weights pretty hard as compared to Elias. Ezekiel looks pretty good.
Looks good.
Looks pretty good.
Looks way. I mean, he looks. He's in incredible shape. He really is in incredible shape. I know some people don't like the stuff, but I love it. I love this kind of stuff.
Listen, wrestling is always good when you have combinations of good storyline, serious stuff, and some humor. Mm-hmm. Always good when you have that. And if you have a good combination of the two, it plays off each other really well. Obviously, this is more humor with this, and the same with Corbin and Madcap Moss. So when you have that balance, it usually makes for a better show, a little more entertaining. All right, well, we're going to get underway here. Somebody has a sign in the crowd that says, walk with Ezekiel. Should say, speak with Zeke. Kevin's still yelling at him. You're a damn liar. It's so funny how Kevin is playing like he's just so obsessed with it.
So upset. He's so bothered by this.
Mike says, I'll give you a hint. You will jump out of your seat when you see the surprise. Mike, if it's going to do that, it better be something really big. It better be something really big, because that doesn't happen very often. Big elbow from the top rope. 1, 2. Oh, my God. He almost got him right off the top of the match.
Almost.
Wow. That was almost a 3. When done right, the silly stuff can work. Yes. Yes. It was smart to have Kevin Owens and Sami separate too, because they're both really good at things like this. And Sami is another one who can do that kind of stuff really well. And where they have him now playing like he's the stooge for the Usos, basically, is a really smart role for him to be in.
It's good.
Especially now that Roman's gone. I mean, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
You got to find a way to continue the stuff that's working for you and add some different layers to it. So,
yep.
So, yeah.
Yep.
James Chadwick said it's Hulk Hogan.
It's Hulk Hogan.
Or, you know what? They figured out that the pay-per-view numbers were a little too crazy for Ric Flair. So, it's actually Ric Flair. So, it's.
Oh, my God.
Woo!
Did you see the price of what they want for that?
Yes. It's
crazy. My God.
It's crazy.
You really have to be a major, either have money to burn or be like the biggest Ric Flair fan ever to pay that. Oh my God, it's crazy.
What is it, like $99, Joe?
I think it was over 100 when I saw it.
It was like, it's like 99 for just Flair's match, and then
for just crazy. The one match.
Yeah, just the one match, and then like 100 and something for the whole card. It's insane. It was insane when I saw it. I was like, man, like honestly, Ricky Steamboat. You know how much I love Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. My favorite wrestler of all time.
Yep.
If someone told me tomorrow Ricky Steamboat was wrestling another match, it was on pay-per-view, and it was $100. I love Ricky Steamboat, but there is no way on God's green earth I'm paying that much money to see that. Not at this point in his life. So
No.
Even if I had the disposable income, I wouldn't do it.
Yep. Totally agree. It's The Rock. Everybody's guessing now. The bundle is 190 pounds. They can shove it up there. Bloop. I only pay that much for the GCW Collective.
Yeah, that's because you get like 12 shows, James.
Right. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. For a match that's going to what? Be probably 5-10 minutes tops? I mean, how long can he go? So I'm sorry, but no, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, do we have blood? Who's bleeding?
Ezekiel.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin Owens trying to get the fans, get on the fans' nerves. I only pay that much for alone time with Mickey. Oh, dude, you'd probably pay a lot more for that.
Nick Aldis didn't kick your butt.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is you have to worry about Nick Aldis.
Oh man, my camera's fuzzy.
Ezekiel is busted. Oh, I'm trying to look for it, but they're trying to probably direct the camera away from it because
right
I can't
above
see.
his left eye.
Okay. Now Owens is going. Oh, okay. Now I see it. Hard to see with his hair. Owens. Zeke trying to fight back. Jeff, I'll let y'all handle all this.
Nah, that's your problem, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
You can have that one. Yeah. He's a wrestler, so he's easily distracted. For your sake, you better hope so.
Yeah, you better hope so. Oh.
Big shot from Ezekiel. Now shots back and forth from Zeke and Kevin Owens. Ezekiel coming up with a little flurry here. Knocked Owens down. Back over in the corner, but Owens with the boot. Now Kevin Owens up from the top rope and a huge DDT. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Hey guys, Shane Loki, how are you? Pretty good pay-per-view so far. Yeah, it's been entertaining so far.
You're good.
Aaron says, here comes the money. Here comes the money.
You asked for it, Aaron.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the money.
Oh, look at that. He has it.
Here comes the money.
There you go. Ask and you shall receive, Aaron.
Shall receive.
Mike says Bianca is fine. KO got the knees up. Question: do you think WWE should keep the PG rating for Raw and SmackDown to please the TV execs, but make pay-per-views TV-14, being that it's on their own network? Well, it's not on their own; it's on Peacock. So I don't know. It would be up to Peacock. Whatever their rules are, I don't know. I have Peacock, but to be honest, other than watching WWE stuff on it, I don't really watch it that much. So I would imagine they've got movies that are not rated PG.
They do.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, why? If they're up for it, why not? The whole thing that comes into play is your audience and kids. You know, are you going to want to, because WWE gets a lot of kids that watch, and are you going to want to lose some of that audience if you do that? So I don't know. The stream is entertaining. I can't see the show yet. Bianca is fine indeed, says Swag Fan. Ezekiel misses. Kevin Owens off the rope, but he caught him. Nice spine buster by
nice
Ezekiel. No spoilers, Jeff, said Mike. Well, you might have just spoiled it by saying that.
I'll try my best.
Peacock, not my favorite app. Yeah.
I mean,
I just Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jeff. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I will say that it was pretty dope having Halloween be exclusive to that.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
They
Yeah,
do
it
a lot
was.
of that straight. I mean, Firestarter, the new Firestarter went straight there. So I did watch that, by the way.
That's true. They do. Did you watch? Oh, we watched Firestarter. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
Yeah, it's pretty. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's not well. There are some minor tweaks to the original.
Okay.
From the original. I'll just leave it at that.
Roll up. Gets you two. Nice kick from Ezekiel, and down goes Owens. Now Ezekiel is going up to the top. And Kevin Owens meets him up there, knocks him down. And a big kick from Owens, and Zeke is in a lot of trouble. And he just rolled off the top rope and down into the corner. Owens getting revved up to go through. Oh. Cannonball into the corner. Ezekiel's in trouble. Going for a stunner, and he got it. Could be it. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens wins.
That's one we got wrong.
Yep, 2-1. KO wins. Well, now the only thing right to do, I think, going forward now is to have Elias show up at Raw tomorrow night and avenge his brother. Because that would drive Owens absolutely insane.
That would drive him mad.
Yep.
That would drive him mad.
Yep. Do we take live video calls? No. We've had people come on with us sometimes every now and then, but no, we don't do anything live during any watch-alongs or anything like that. WWE should bring back Hog Wild. Oh, jeez.
Hog Wild. Man, it's been a while since I heard about Hog. Since I heard anything on Hog Wild. Old Sturgis.
Now, what if Elias would show up in the back or something right now? See, that would have been cool, too.
That would be cool.
Could have them film something in the back and, like, play it on the Titantron as Kevin Owens is walking out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Have him appear in the back. KO says, I'm the best in the world, and we go to commercial. Elias and Ezekiel are the next number 1 contenders for the tag team belts. You'd have to put him in a mask. You have to put somebody in a mask and have them come out. Hey, listen, wouldn't be the first time they've done stuff like that.
True.
I am Seth freaking Rollins. Hey guys, if you are new to our channel, please make sure that you go and you hit that subscribe button while you are here. We really would appreciate that. Also, make sure that you hit the like button on the stream. You know what? Don't just hit it. Be like the Hulk and smash the like button. That'd be awesome. And also make sure that you hit that notification button so you will be notified as to when we have future content. And we'll get back to you on that future content for tomorrow on Abby's. We will let you know if there will be an Abby's. Obviously, if Jody can do it, there's a lot to talk about. Wyndham has been tweeting like crazy. I'm sure they will discuss all of that and what Jody's theories are on what Wyndham might be talking about or what he might have to say. So check our Twitter, check our socials. We'll let you know if Abby's is on for tomorrow. It will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Otherwise, we will be back on Thursday night with Impact Wrestling. Our Impact Wrestling watch along starts at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time, and we have a lot to talk about with them too since we missed the last couple episodes. So don't miss that. It's getting good and it's getting closer and closer to Slammiversary. So only a couple episodes left to go before that big show for Impact. So a lot of cool stuff getting announced for that. They're having an old school TNA versus Honor No More match, which is really awesome. And they have 2 people that they did not announce who they are yet. So a lot of speculation going around as to, could it be Kurt Angle? Could it be Samoa Joe? Could it be, just a ton of speculation going on, and that is going to be a tremendous pay-per-view. So make sure you join us for that as well. What would happen if Alexa Bliss if Bray Wyatt shows up on Raw? Aaron, I really don't think she associates with that anymore. I'll be honest. I am kind of puzzled as to what they're doing with her. I don't know what's going on with Alexa. She's winning, but I kind of think she's in limbo gimmick-wise. I don't really think they know what they want to do with her. At least that's what it kind of appears like to me. She still comes out with the doll, but I don't really know. It just seems like she's gone back to the goddess. So I don't know. Don't know. Ozzy Osbourne Straight to Hell is the official theme for tonight's Hell in a Cell. Well, that's fitting. Ozzy Osbourne. Him and Keith Richards are going to outlive all of us.
Yeah.
They are going to outlive us all.
They really are.
They will be alive into well over the next probably 50 years, and we'll have no idea why.
So if you're keeping up with the NBA Finals, the Warriors are in the lead, 52-50, going
wow,
into
2-point game at halftime, huh?
Yep, 2-point game.
Let's see who's doing some scoring here. What does box score look like? Tatum has 21. Now, Jeff, what did I tell you? I said I think Tatum's going to get his points.
Yep.
But see, Horford has nothing. Williams only has 2. Smart only has 2. Jaylen Brown has 15, but he's not shooting well. So, see, Tatum's going off tonight, but the supporting cast really isn't. Derek White has 8 points. So I kind of thought that may happen because they were going to key on the rest of the guys so that they didn't score. How about Golden State? What do they got going on? Steph Curry has 15, but not shooting all that well, 5 of 12. Wiggins has 10. Draymond Green has 7. Okay, not really shooting a whole lot of threes. Steph Curry, 2 for 6. Wiggins, 2 for 3. Interesting.
Yep.
Very interesting. Okay. All right.
Judgment Day coming up next.
Judgment Day against Bálor, Liv, and AJ. AJ Styles.
AJ.
I forget AJ. The club. Yes, the new club. Mike said biting his nails. Uh-oh. That can be that. That means we're getting the surprise.
Uh-oh. We're going to figure out a 4th member, aren't we?
Aaron says there will be a new member of Judgment Day. Well, I mentioned in our predictions, I'm saying that Bálor turns. So let's see what happens. I'm saying Finn Bálor turns. Well, we've got Rhea. We've got Priest. And we've got Edge.
I really dig this entrance.
I do too. I want to see Gangrel come out. That'll work out. I want to see Gangrel come out. That'd be awesome. I would literally. You know what? Mike? You know what, Mike? If Gangrel came out, I would jump out of my chair. Mike said ding ding. So there's going to be, I wouldn't be really surprised at that. And like I said, I was thinking that it's going to be Bálor, but we'll see. Imagine a twist of that, dude. If it was Gangrel, James, I'd be all over that. What if it's the Glamazon? Ooh.
Deanna asking us from Twitch, did you see who the newest member of in New Japan Bullet Club? Yes.
Ace freaking Austin.
Yes.
Yeah. How cool is that? Ace is so good. And I think that's awesome. I think he's just giving spoilers. Well, if that's the spoiler, James, I think we kind of had that one all figured out. Most of us did anyway. And I think a lot of people who talked in our chat about the predictions earlier, I think all had that figured. Judgment Day is in the ring. Rhea Ripley with some purple and black. They do have a cool entrance, man.
Aaron saying, what if it's the Kiss Demon?
Oh my God, that'd be even better.
That would pop, Joe.
Like that would certainly, yes. Yes, it would. It's going to Hornswoggle. What did I miss on Impact? Oh man, apparently there's something going on with Havoc. Havoc is missing.
Yeah.
Rosemary's been looking for her. Like, they can't find Havoc after Masha. Apparently Masha is going to wrestle Rosemary. So I'm a little afraid for Rosemary. What else happened? Sami Callihan came and interrupted the main event again and beat up Moose. So that obviously is heading towards Slammiversary. What else did we get? Oh my gosh. I watched the whole thing and now I can't remember. Of course I can't remember. It was a couple days ago. Ace is amazing. Awesome pick for Bullet Club. Tyler, oh my God. Tyler and Ellie and Mark and Skylar, Patrick, Mikey. Wow, that's a hell of a name. Hello to you. And I'm never saying that name again.
Just call you.
Welcome,
I don't know.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
Where's Phil?
Phil mentioned something earlier. Says, hey, I'm new. Hello, I'm new.
I must have missed Phil. Welcome, Phil. AJ Styles on his way down.
I love how I get the ESPN updates of the matches.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, like this recent update says KO quiets Ezekiel. Kevin Owens delivers an emphatic stunner to defeat his latest nemesis. More Hell in a Cell results and analysis. ESPN.
How did they write Morrissey off? Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Morrissey's last match. He had a match. It was a tag team match. Oh my gosh. See, that's 2 days ago, and I can't remember what I did yesterday. So they really didn't. He wrestled in that tag team match, and that was just it. Like, he didn't have any kind of a big thing where, they beat him up backstage or anything like that or any of that stuff. That was just it. It was just his last match. It really wasn't any kind of big write-off. So, yeah, then sad to see him go. He had a great stay in Impact, and obviously we wish him well. So, Shane, thank you so much, Shane.
Thank you, Shane.
You are awesome. Judgment Day wins, says Mike. They're all wearing black and white Bullet Club colors. Sorry, changed my name. It's okay. It's all good. I just didn't want to keep. I mean, I could have just said Tyler, and that would have been good enough. You didn't have to do that. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley are going to start it out. Rhea wearing some purple. Pointing at AJ. Now Damian Priest gets in the ring. Everybody's in the ring now. Edge and AJ start out. All three superstars going at each other. Same time. Priest and Bálor. Quick stomp from Bálor on Priest, and out he goes. And I'm going to call them the Club. I don't care.
Yeah.
The Club has got the best of them early on here. Oh, look at this teamwork. Hurricane Rana from Liv. And Rhea's caught over in a corner, and Liv goes after her. And a big knee to Rhea Ripley. Look at this. Oh. Stop living in tracks. That was funny as hell. I would say Elias is buried, but he's already dead. I'm picking Judgment Day. What if it's Corey Graves or Carmella? I think WWE snagged Morrissey. He's perfect for what Vince likes. He had a career resurgence. Maybe. I don't know, man. I mean, he's already appeared on AEW. I don't know. I don't know. I think a lot of the times these guys, like, their contracts just expire. I'm surprised a little bit, honestly, that Morrissey stuck around for as long as he did, because there were rumors that he was only staying until Slammiversary last year, I think, Jeff, wasn't it? But he was only going to stick around until?
Yeah, Slammiversary, or I forget or Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
Last year. So yeah.
I think they get 2-year contracts standard with Impact, and I think once the 2 years ends, it's, it's just it, like Willie Mack. Willie Mack, his contract ended, and now he's going and doing some stuff on the indies and stuff like that. So I think it just is what they are going to do. Surprised this match is not the co-main event. Yeah, they're holding that Corbin match, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, right now we've got Mustafa Ali, we've got Corbin, and we've got Cody and Seth. So
I guess they are repositioning a little bit, maybe too, to try to keep people interested. So people aren't going to the bathroom at certain times when they could plan that out. You're like, yeah, I could go now.
Yeah,
Bullet Club is like jury duty. We all have to do it. Sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
I feel like the United States Championship match is going to last a little longer than
that probably should
than probably scheduled.
Yeah, I would agree. Probably will. Shane McMahon, the new member of Judgment Day. I mean, Edge recruited just about everybody except for me and Jeff. He was putting out tweets to just about everybody.
Yeah, I mean, what up with that?
Jeff, we're almost at 500 followers on our TikTok, by the way.
Really?
I have no idea why, because I literally put 4 videos up on that. It's not like I go on it all the time, because I have no clue what I'm doing. And I go on there and I just record it. And all four videos we have are pictures of my face. So it's like not probably the most appealing thing, especially to younger folks that use that. And we have like 500 people on there now.
Thank you to the 500 people.
Yeah, whoever followed us on TikTok. Yeah.
That's awesome. We got to do more with it.
Maybe we should use more of it. Yeah. Yeah.
The new mom is in the chat.
Hey, Jesse Callan. I forgot I could come to streams tonight. Hello, insiders. Hello, everyone else. Hello, Jesse. Jesse's baby is the cutest thing. Jesse's been showing pictures of him on Facebook. Oh, my God. Some of the pictures, that one picture that you wrote that looked like he was intently staring into the camera. Oh, my God.
Cute.
What a cutie.
Very handsome young man.
Yes. Yes.
Speaking of kids, my daughter had her first dance recital.
Saw that
yesterday.
She looked adorable.
She did such a good job. Like all the dancers that they had for the entire show, and they had 27 different pieces. The dance company, they had 3 shows yesterday, and the one that my daughter was in, they had 27 different little songs and everything.
Wow.
So,
damn.
Yeah. So yeah, my
Jesse
daughter
was. Oh, go ahead.
She was excited. It was good to see her.
Man, you guys are making me feel old, and mine's graduating high school.
Oh man.
Oh, God. I have 2 graduations to go to this week. I have distinguished grads on Thursday, and I have regular graduation on Friday. So it goes. All I'm going to say, Jesse, is, and Jeff knows this because he has kids that are different ages, but Jesse, enjoy it because it goes so fast. So fast. You will literally blink, and he will be crawling, and he'll be walking, and then you'll blink again, and he'll be running around the house, and then you'll blink again, and he'll be going to high school.
Yep.
It goes so fast. It really does. It really does.
Yeah, like my little guy's gonna be 7 in a few weeks, and it's like, man, I mean, I remember being in there when he was born, and him going from that to being opinionated, and when he was 3, learning how to say some words that he shouldn't have been saying. Called me. The thing is, though, can you really be mad at a kid if they use it in the proper context?
No way.
Like I don't feel like you can be. I mean, he called me a dumbass.
Yes.
And it's like, but can I really be mad at him if he used it in the proper way? And I couldn't really be mad at him. I acted like I was mad at him, but I went and chuckled later on to myself.
It's hard almost not to laugh when they do that. And you don't want to do that because then that makes it seem like it's okay for them to do that. So it's hard not to do that. But yeah. Oh, man. I think the fourth member of Judgment Day will be Shanky. Shanky and his dancing. Yes.
Dancing.
We've got dancing Shanky. Oh, man. Jeff, I feel like your kids have grown so much since I met you a few years back.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, Jesse. Like, when I first met you guys, my daughter was barely talking, it felt like. I mean, she could talk. She was like 2, but now she's a little diva and in dance class and wanting to get her nails done and all that stuff. And it's like, dude, you're 4. Slow down.
Yeah, it really does. It just goes so fast. I remember like yesterday, my little brother was 3, begging to watch wrestling with us, and now he's about to graduate college. It's really crazy, man. It really is crazy. Unbroken says he must have heard that from somewhere.
Yeah. And if I wasn't live on YouTube, I'd tell you where he heard and how in the context. But we're live, so I will not go into that right now. That's a private conversation.
You ever really want to hear a funny skit about that? Listen to Robin Williams' Night at the Met when he talks about when he's walking with his child in the stroller. It's a great album to begin with. It's a good comedy album, and I love Robin Williams. But when he's talking about it, and he said he's walking down the street with the baby in the stroller, and he says, and instead old women are coming up and they're looking at the baby and they lift it up and oh, he's so cute. And then he said, and the baby normally would make little weird noises and stuff looking up at the women. And he goes, my child. All of a sudden you hear this little F you come out of the crib and they're like, oh, must be the Williams boy. I'm like, yep. It's a really good skit. The whole album is really funny, but that's a really good skit. Damian Priest and Finn Bálor are both down in the middle of the ring. It's been a pretty fun match. We're kind of talking off the subject, but Finn trying to get over to his corner. Priest trying to get over to the corner. Tag made to Edge. Tag made to AJ Styles, and here we go. AJ and Edge. Oof. There we go. AJ getting some measure of revenge on Edge, and now he's got Damian Priest. Oh, man. Edge over in the corner. AJ with the big right hands. Got him up. And over the knee cover. 1, 2. Close.
Whoa.
It's wild. My niece is already almost 5 months. My son is 2 weeks already as of yesterday. Yeah, I'm telling you won't even know. It goes so fast. Joe and Jeff just tweeted you. His tweets.
Yeah, you got to check that out, dude.
Let's see what he tweeted. If you watch the opening video to Hell in a Cell where Corey Graves says the path to paradise begins in hell, after the end, this image flashes up. Absolutely no clue. That's frightening. That
is a little frightening. I'm not even going to lie.
It kind of looks like that face of Momo. Remember Momo? With the really big eyes?
Unfortunately, how I remember.
Momo was terrifying, by the way. Terrifying. Yes. Yeah,
phenomenal forearm.
Edge is down and out on the floor. Priest is also down and out. Look at this forearm from AJ. Man, he caught air. Whew. Went for the cover, and Priest pulls AJ out of the ring. Gianna says, I have a 1-month-old niece. She's precious. The skit where his kids ask why the sky is blue and grass is green. Yes, that's a very good. It's called a Night at the Met. That was one of my favorite comedy. I used to listen to comedy tapes and stuff like that growing up, cassette tapes, and that's one of my favorites. One of that, the skit about baseball. Oh my God, cracking up laughing. It was back in the days when baseball players were famous for doing cocaine. And then he said Robin Williams does it and said they're interviewing the players. Like, well, why did you do cocaine? And the players are like, well, I get on the field and there's a long white line going down the home plate.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at this. Liv Morgan.
Ooh.
Oh, misses. Rhea's got her. Oh. This match has been great. Yeah, it has been. We're talking about just different stuff, but match has been really good.
And can we take a moment to appreciate the improvements of Liv Morgan?
Oh, I know,
ring?
right? Cover 1, 2, Liv kick out. Yeah, Liv has been really, really good and good for her. Been involved with this, and I think it's a good thing that she has been. Gets her into the limelight a little bit. So really didn't know where she was going. She had a couple of opportunities at a title, didn't win. But yeah, absolutely. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Alexa Bliss, the new member of the Judgment Day. Robin at the Met was free on here recently. It's really good. The whole album is so good. And now we've got a free-for-all. Broken down in the ring now. Priest gets clotheslined out by Bálor. Guys, watch out. Watch out for Bálor. Oh, I thought maybe it was going to happen, right? Oh, keep your eyes on Bálor.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Priest gets taken out. Ripley gets taken out. All of them are down outside the ring. Judgment Day is down and out. Bálor is going over in the corner with Priest. Throws Damian Priest into the ring. Ooh. The biggest surprise that there's no green shirt guy. No, I know. Where's the Logs community? They all stayed home. They all stayed home.
Come on, Logs. We create a shirt.
Rhea just hung up Finn up on the top rope. So Finn goes down. Damian Priest still down. The biggest looks like Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer.
Ooh.
Tagging the Edge. I noticed that same thing, James. Didn't see him at Double or Nothing either. Green shirt guy. Maybe he changed his shirt. Maybe he's not green shirt guy anymore. Maybe he's black shirt guy. And maybe that's why, or orange shirt guy. There's an orange shirt guy out there.
You know what happened, Joe? He caught wind of the Logs comment.
Oh, my God. Maybe he did.
You know.
Maybe he did.
That could have been it.
Oh, Edge went for a spear, and he gets rolled up by Finn Bálor. Sling blade. Bálor going to go up. Nope. Drop kicks Edge over into the corner. Now he might be going up. Who's that guy wandering outside the ring? Some guy was trying to not be seen, but he didn't do a very good job of it.
No, not at all.
Rhea Ripley standing in front of Bálor. Bálor should just take her out. Just take her out. I mean, she's going to keep doing this, so just take her. Nope, Liv Morgan from behind. And she pulls Rhea out, and then Finn misses. So just that little bit. Spear by Edge. That might do it. 1, 2, yep. Judgment Day wins. The big surprise is not Bálor. Well, Mike, is it actually coming during this match, or... Bálor down inside the ring. Edge kind of crawling out. Rhea quite happy with herself. Maybe it's Liv. Maybe Liv turns.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, it would be. There was a guy trying to quickly put something around the ring. Yeah, he did get out of the AJ bleeding again. Well, Mike says a 3-0. Did we pick Judgment Day? Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, we did. We both did. So
we only lost that one. The Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're going to get any kind of a surprise here unless it comes now. Rhea's going to keep distracting them. If I were them, I would just take Rhea out. I mean, you know. Do I remember the Family Guy and Peter Griffin was on drugs? Oh, my God. I love Family Guy.
Yeah.
Did you hear, Jeff, that Beavis and Butthead are coming back
Really?
on Paramount? It's a movie
Oh.
called Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, and they're literally going to be teleported back to 2020 or teleported to 2022. Could you imagine Beavis and Butthead in 2022 in our time with everything that's going on? Oh, my God. The trailer, I can't wait.
Can't wait.
And it's on Paramount, I think.
That I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh, I can't wait. No, there was no surprise there, Mike. Mike, I'm starting to wonder, buddy, about your surprise, buddy. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it's the next match.
Maybe it's going to be a surprise with Corbin and Madcap. Maybe. I wonder if the random guy outside the ring was checking on Style. Maybe. Could be. Yeah, because he had because he was busted open. Maybe.
You know, instead of happy Corbin, you know, people keep talking about, you know, Cesaro coming back, right? Instead of happy Corbin or Madcap Moss, maybe we get slightly amused Cesaro.
Slightly amused Cesaro. Okay. Yeah, that would fit. Yeah. Yeah.
Slightly amused.
Slightly amused Cesaro. Okay.
And don't be that person that's a little bit immature and say that he just did the acronym of SAC. Yes, I did, and leave me alone about it. Thank you.
And suddenly the Celtics are now down by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what. The surprises during the main event. Mike, we're holding you to it. we're holding you to it, Mike. The surprise is that there is no surprise. The Warriors are up by 10 right now. They came out with a 12-4. The Warriors do that all the time, too. They come out with big third quarters all the time in their games. All the time.
Robert Williams is slow to get up.
He's been having trouble with his knee the entire playoff series.
Oh, man. Oh, Marcus Smart got bumped into his kney.
Oh, Smart's hurt too?
No.
Bumped into Williams' knee.
He just bumped into Williams' knee, and it bent in. But he's jogging up the court now. So
that's good.
Yeah.
He's got bad knees to begin with. I feel sorry for that dude. He's injured a lot. What happened to that surprise, says Conrad? We're waiting to know. I wish they would bring back Broke Corbin. Yeah, Broke Corbin was priceless. That was really good. Speaking of which, that looks like that's what we're getting next.
Yeah.
Mike said it's not The Fiend. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Like I said, I never really thought Bray was going to show up tonight anyway, or Wyndham was going to show up tonight.
If you had the United States title being the co-main event this evening.
Yeah, wow, huh?
That's
pretty good.
I liked it.
Pretty good step in the right direction. Yeah.
I just want to see the IC title defended on a pay-per-view. That's my only gripe right now. That's my only gripe.
Yeah.
Make that title matter as much as it should. Oh, man.
Madcap Moss. My pick is Madcap. Yeah. Jeff and I picked Madcap Moss as well. Oh, let's see how bad my Celtics are doing now. What do we got? 65-56. They're down by 9. Nope. Looks like they're going to be down by 11. Yep. Yeah, man, they just they're 13 being outscored 13-6 in the quarter. Yeah, this is what they have to avoid, are these big runs from Golden State in the third.
Yeah. I will say though, plenty of time left. Plenty of time.
Well, you know what? They were down pretty big in the third quarter last game too when they
Yeah.
came back. I think they were down more than this. They were down by 14, I think,
Yeah.
or something like that. And it looked like they were dead for all intents and purposes. This is a really crazy entrance coming out of the ambulance the way he did. At least he got rid of the suspenders. That's a move in the right direction. That's a move in the right direction. You know what I've been doing during our time off too? I forgot. I've been playing the new Diablo game. They have a Diablo mobile game out, which is a huge game for a mobile game. And you can play it on PC. They have the beta now on PC, so I've been kind of playing it on my tablet and on the computer, but I've always been a fan of that series. I like it. A lot of people are kind of picking on it because they said it's microtransactions, which, I mean, any mobile game is. You can't go into a mobile game and expect not to have microtransactions. They all do. But you don't need it to level. I mean, I'm up to, I think I'm level 46 now or something like that in it. And I didn't pay for anything. So, but I dig it. I always like that. I always like Diablo. Been a big fan of that game. Bonker says Madcap. Mike says Madcap. Well, here we go. Seems like everybody's on Madcap for this one. Let's see if you are correct. No holds barred, remember.
That's right.
Aaron says the surprise is Vince McMahon. You're fired. AJ was busted open badly. Oh, was he really?
I wonder if it was when he hit the floor.
Could be. Maybe that guy was checking on him then, like Jesse said. Could be. Could be. Wow, there's another veteran. Boy, it's rough to be a veteran in wrestling nowadays, man.
Yeah.
A lot of these veterans are going down. Happy. I'm not going to be so happy after this match. Corbin.
Slightly morose Corbin. Is what he might be after this.
I love the straw hat that he wears, or the yellow. That's an old time hat. He should come out with a pipe. Happy Corbin. Somebody has somebody's head out in the audience. There is definitely no green. Like, it's almost as if Jeff could be right. I wonder if you're right, Jeff, because it's almost as if no one wore green. Like, no one has green on. Nobody. Not even a hint.
Yeah.
He might have gotten. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. He got word of the whole logs thing and said, "Hey, we're not doing that.
Not doing that anymore.
We're not doing that. They're not going to talk about that. We're not doing that anymore." Here comes Madcap. No ambulance tonight. No suspenders. No jokes, said the sign. No joke, Madcap. Madcap Moss. Formerly Riddick Moss. But you're not allowed to use your real name in WWE. Corbin not looking happy. Somebody had a picture of Bubba Dudley in the audience. Looked like a Ziggy face. All you saw was his nose and a Yankee hat. Look there's literally no green. There's no green anywhere. Not one iota. Oh, there's a girl wearing green. There was a woman. Oh, there was a woman wearing green.
I saw one.
But she was the one who was there before that was wearing like Celtic colored green. So that doesn't even count. It's not that obnoxious, like fluorescent green color. All right, we're underway.
ESPN's latest headline: Judgment comes for the club. The Judgment Day take advantage of a timely distraction to defeat the club and Liv Morgan. More Hell in a Cell analysis. There you go.
Dakota says 13. I don't know what 13 means, but hey, whatever. And the shot from Moss. Corbin with a knee. And we're already fighting outside the arena. Throws him into that graphics board. And down goes Moss. And then a kick to the midsection from Corbin. Sorry, Mike. Son sat on the phone. That's all good. Corbin is working his gimmick. I got to give him credit. Madcap Moss throws Corbin back into the ring. And he gets taken right back out.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, there's a great. Oh, wait.
They're sprinkled throughout, Joe.
There is a fluorescent green shirt right behind the announce table. I wonder if that's him.
Yep. They're sprinkled throughout. I'm starting to see a few more.
All right. Well, we might have logs. We may have logs here. If someone sees Mike, let him know that was my bad. Oh, what happened? Did you time Mike out? What happened? Oh, just threw a chair at Corbin. Corbin got hit with a chair, and now he's going to go into the steel.
Ooh.
Oh, he got him good with that chair, too, right in the head. 1 row ring entrance. Corbin thrown into the steel on the other side of the ring. Madcap wearing Corbin out so far. Got the steel steps. Oh, no, Corbin's just going to run. Corbin's out of here. Running out into the crowd. Now he comes right back at Moss. He baited him in, and he came back with a clothesline. Knocked down Madcap. Corbin going for us. Oh, down on a barricade.
Wow.
Got some welts on the back of Moss already.
Already.
Aaron says it's John Cena. Aaron's still trying to guess who the surprise is. Ooh. Ooh, man, look at the blood on Madcap's back.
Back, yeah.
You know who I wonder if it could be in the main event? I wonder, because I know they said he wasn't going to be here, but I wonder if he could just make an appearance, would be Roman. And I wonder if he just go in there and take out Cody to sell that injury and do something where he just could attack him, just take him out. And then, could have like a little allegiance kind of with Seth and Roman.
Or he just takes both of them out.
Or yeah. Corbin puts down Moss. Moss down in the middle of that ring, back bleeding pretty badly too. He's got a chair. Corbin's got a chair. Yeah, we only have 2 matches left.
Yep, that's it.
Corbin's got that chair right into the ribs of Madcap. And a shot to that back that's already been busted open. Corbin again with a chair shot. Mike said it's okay, Conrad.
Ooh.
Still has that steel chair right to the neck.
Man.
I almost gave away the surprise by saying it was Roman. I'm just throwing stuff out there and seeing if it sticks. Moss has Corbin turned upside down. Nope, throws him off the ropes. Cover. 2 count.
Ooh.
2 count. Corbin going underneath for another chair. Corbin putting that chair right in the throat of Moss. Now, he hurt him that way before.
Yep.
And now he's going to set the chair up in that corner. Calling Corbin you know what hole.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yes. Big shots here from Corbin. To the chest. Moss ducks out of the way of that. Corbin just comes right back in the ring. Misses him again. Oh, and he put Corbin right into that chair that he set up earlier. Corbin really went hard off that chair.
Man.
Moss on the outside. Down where that chair is. Derek, I don't know if I should read that comment. I don't even know if I should read that one, dude.
I saw that when I was like,
I don't think I'm reading that one aloud, my friend. Nope.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Now shots to the back of Corbin repeatedly from Moss here. Kicks now, knocking Corbin down. Moss looks like he's going to try to put DDT into the chair. Cover. 2. Nope. Close. Wow, that was close.
Very.
Moss getting up. Corbin down over in that corner. Comes in with a spear. Knocks Corbin over the top rope and out to the floor. Paul Carpenter, what's up? Long time no see. How are things? Rest in peace, Ray Liotta. I'll be at AEW July 6th, Rochester. Nice, man.
What do we got coming up here?
Madcap went after it. Oh, and he was tripped up by Corbin.
Holding that.
Well, I think Boston might be dead in the water here unless they have another big, huge fourth quarter lined up.
Yeah, not too good.
Nope, down by 17. Boston missing everything, even free throws. Yeah, not looking good. Not looking good. 1-3, says Dakota. He's got his head in that shit. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that might do it. Look at the guy in back of him with all the money. What's he doing with counting the money? The referee shirt, and he's counting money. Madcap's got to be in trouble, man. He took that chair shot to the throat. Corbin's bringing in the steel steps. Corbin's got the steps now. He's going to prop him over into the corner. What are some of our favorite matches tonight? Judgment Day. Yeah, Judgment Day was good. I thought the opening match with the women was really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one. I really enjoyed that one.
Corbin's got Madcap Moss up, and he escapes, though, out of that back elbow from Corbin. Well, we know someone's going into those stairs, but I don't think it's Madcap. I think it's going to be Corbin. Let's see. And, oh, yep.
Oh,
Yep. Madcap getting fired up. Now he's got a chair. Can't wait for the main event, says Shane. Now he's got the chair over the throat of Corbin. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Don't do it.
Oh, this could be really bad. Oh, he did.
He did it.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's got to be it. Steel stepped. He basically did to him what was done to Madcap by Corbin with that Andre the Giant trophy. Except he used the steel stairs. Big middle finger to over. The kid was not happy with that one. He throwing the middle finger to somebody.
Yeah, that dude was not happy.
He was not happy with that result. Must have been a Corbin fan.
Must have been, man.
Mike says 4-0. Yeah, we only lost the one. Madcap Moss is your winner. And he takes out Corbin. So up next, we should be getting Ali against Theory. Madcap has the potential to be a champion, I say US and IC title. I didn't pick a winner or loser in the Owens match. Boston is now down by 20. Oh, yeah. Man. 23. Oh, it's over. Jordan Poole made a 39-foot shot to end the third.
Yes.
Well, yep, that's this one's over. Yeah, I kind of figured Golden State would come back pretty hungry in this game. I mean, they're not. You don't want to go down 2-0 and heading to the other team's home court. That's not ideal. So you don't want to do that. And I think, do the NBA finals still go 2-3-2? Because it usually goes 2-2, then 1-1-1. But I think the finals go 2-3-2.
You know, I think that might be the case still. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I'm going to look it up. NBA final schedule. Let's see. Because I think it goes 2-3-2. Yeah, Warriors, Celtics. And then.
Or does it go 2-2?
Oh, no, it does. It goes 2-2, 1-1. Yeah. They must have changed that because. Yeah, so it goes 2 in Golden State, 2 in Boston, then back to Golden State, back to Boston, and then Golden State. So it goes like the playoffs do. They used to do that back in the day, 2-3-2, where if you lost a game at home, I mean, this was in the days of like Magic, Bird, Michael Jordan. If you lost a game at home in the beginning, you're in trouble because you're going to their court for 3 straight games, and they could literally win. You win all your home games, you don't go back to your home court. So. Swag fan says I'm 3-1. I don't like that he came back from the chair to the neck, but that's just me. I didn't pick a winner or loser in the Owens match. Lone Wolf Corbin came back and got written off. The score of the basketball game, the Golden State's way up, but 23 points. They had a 35-14 third quarter. Boston wilted in the third quarter, which they have done a lot in the playoffs this year. So, again, I'm a Celtics fan. I'm not surprised. I knew Golden State was going to come back hot. So you're not a team like that. You just wilt and fold. So, going to be A lot of people are saying 7. I can't really argue with them. It's going to be a good series, I think.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair. Bianca, of course, winning earlier tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was a good match.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Oh, man. Well, we have 2 matches to go. What is it, 10:06? We know one of them, and here comes Theory. So we know that final match, that Hell in a Cell match, is going to be really weird to watch because we don't know how that's going to go with Cody being hurt. So it'll be interesting to see how they're going to do that.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Theory. Almost looks like he's wearing a Fantastic Four logo on his jersey, but that's a T that he has there.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd not liking Theory. The hand-picked guy by Vince McMahon. Mustafa Ali on a pay-per-view. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? That's what we were saying, Jeff. You just never know. I mean, Ali saying he wanted to be released, he wanted to get let go, and never happened, and now all of a sudden he's on a pay-per-view. Just don't know with wrestling. I pick Theory. Yeah, Jeff and I went with Theory as well in this. Do you think Cody being hurt is a work? No. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think before WWE came out and confirmed it and all that stuff, and the announcers were talking about it on there, I would have, maybe earlier in the day before anybody really knew what was going on, I would have said so, but no, I don't think so. I don't think they would have it work like that. Chicago Cubs colors. Yeah, I mean, it's red and blue. I don't know if he's a Chicago Cubs fan. He could be. Theory in the ring, holding up that title. Of course, they're taking a selfie. And his challenger will be making his way out. It's almost like Captain America a little bit too.
Yeah.
He's got the red stripes. I wonder if that's what it could be more than that. It almost looks as if like the Theory looks like an Avengers symbol or a star. And then he's got the stripes and stuff underneath. So it could be Captain America kind of a thing. Mustafa Ali.
Chicago's own.
Yeah, his hometown. I mean, it would be fitting if they would let him win this. To win, a title in his hometown would be really cool to see. Listen, I love the dude, and I would really love to see him win. I just don't know if I don't know if they would take that title off of Theory. We'll see. I think there might be shenanigans in this match.
Yeah.
Might be some kind of weird thing that might happen at the end where it might lead to another feud, and it would make sense that it would be Ciampa because those two have been feuding the way it is. I wonder if Theory took advice from Caleb with a K. Well, we're about to get underway. This should be a good match, I would think.
They might give this a little bit more time.
Yeah, probably so.
And don't look now if you're a Celtics fan at the score.
Yeah, I don't even. It got away from them, and when that happens, it'll. Oh yeah, dude, they're almost up by what, 40?
Almost 30.
Yeah, it totally got away from them. I kind of had a funny feeling that it might. Well, the plus to that is that Boston could probably rest just about all their starters for the rest of the game.
It's true.
Let your bench play, just sit guys.
True.
Udoka will probably have at them because he'll probably tell them that they went in and they played soft. He's a good coach. Ali, look at his colors now. I'd love it if Triple H brings back the Hacker. No, that's not going to happen, Jason. That could have gone somewhere, but they just messed it up. That whole stupid thing with, I don't even want it, the retribution. Ick. Oh, what an epic fail that was. What a failure that was. Ali off the ropes. Nice takedown by Mustafa Ali. Arm drag. Ciampa's going to interfere. Yeah, I think that's a good bet. Ali wins is my prediction, said James. Okay. I would love to see him win it. I don't know if he will, but I'd love to see it.
I would like to see it.
And Mustafa Ali off of the ropes comes down on Theory outside the ring.
Joe, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, man. Ruthless aggression. I'm hoping Golden State wins. Curry gave KD the keys last 2 championships. People don't realize that. Golden State's won enough titles. What were they in? 6 out of the last 8 or something like that? My Celtics need an 18th banner so they can have one up on the Lakers. Max Dupree's newest client for Maximum Male Models is a former member of Retribution. Ooh, that was a hard fall by Ali. Corey Graves said he might have broken a rib. Theory is just standing over Ali instead of capitalizing on this, though. He's just standing up there on the ring apron posing while Ali is writhing on the floor. Ali goes back inside. Theory working. Shot to the head. Theory's got him up. And fireman suplex. Cover. 2. Nope, kick out. Crowd a little dead on this one. Anticipating the main event. Kind of a tough spot.
All right.
Theory's down. Ali looking to try to get up. Nice kick, though, by Mustafa Ali. Kind of dazed Theory, so Theory's in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Theory is WWE's version of MJF. Yeah, he's not as good, though. You can't really compare anyone to MJF, Big Dan. He's honestly the best heel going out there right now. Theory's got a little bit of cocky in him, but he doesn't have the mic skills. So that's a big thing. That's a big thing.
MJF is so good.
He is. Yeah,
God,
he's the best heel out there, without a doubt. Without a doubt, going right now. And the age that he is, oh, yeah.
only gonna get better.
Yep, absolutely. We don't really need any mods right now, Mike. Sorry, man. We're good. We kind of have everybody we need. So maybe once our channel gets a little bit bigger at some point, we get some more subs and stuff like that to our YouTube channel, we can make decisions on that. But as of right now, we're pretty good. Thanks, though. Looked like Ali hurt the knee a little bit on that.
Yeah.
Theory went right after it. I agree. MJF is going to get a wad of cash come 2024. Yeah, I can't see that AEW would let him go. Yeah, they'd be foolish to do that. I mean, Vince is probably going to try to give him money, but Khan, I'm sure, can match it. I would have a hard time believing they'd want to let him go. Too close. Cover again. Roll over here by Mustafa Ali gets a 2.
Oh.
Caught him there. Big clothesline from Ali, and both men are down. That was a good move there from Theory.
Yeah, this has been good back and forth.
I figured it would be a good match.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been pretty good.
Is MJF going to be a baby face? No, I don't think so. He's too good at what he does. Trying to get Ali out of that corner. He couldn't quite do it. Now Ali comes right back with a huge DDT off the second rope. He's going to try to get a cover. Ali looks like he wants to go up top. Ali kind of favoring that injury that he had to the leg. No, took too long. Took too long. Theory's got him. And oh no, Ali reversed it. Oh, look at this. Mustafa Ali's got this locked in. Now, pay attention to see if that. No, I was going to say, if he doesn't get out of this, pay attention to see if somebody runs down. But
yeah,
he looks like he's going to make it. Yeah, he did. Ali has to break it.
man.
Got to break the hold.
Yep.
Theory rolling out. Ali limping around now, favoring that knee that he had looked like he hurt earlier in the ring. Hung up on the top rope by Theory. Oh, now Ali with a kick to the midsection as Theory was coming back in. No. Oh, what a DDT there from Ali. If I'm Ali, I would have went for the cover there. But he wants to go back up again. He tried this before. Didn't get it. He's going all the way up. Nope. Missed. Ali got out of the way. That could have done it too if he hit that. Chop block from Theory. Yeah, that's probably it. Working on that injured knee. Now he's got him up. Oh, that's it.
Oh, man.
Done. Clean win for Theory. No shenanigans. Clean win for Austin Theory. Theory versus Cena at SummerSlam. They really want to push him. Theory has a lot of potential. He does. I think he's got to get better on the mic though. And that can come. You can work on mic skills. He definitely has the wrestling skills. I think though he has to be a little bit better on the mic.
He's gonna get there.
Yeah. Well, I think we still have only gotten the Kevin Owens match wrong, right?
Yeah. Doing pretty good.
James Chadwick says, boo. Still got 40 minutes left. Well, by the time the commercials and the promos and all that are done, probably about maybe like 25. Because it's 21 after now. You got 9 minutes to go. They're going to do some promos here and stuff like that. And they'll do a lot of the flashbacks for Cody and Seth. So until they get through all that and the entrances and stuff like that, it'll be a while. They'll probably get it down to maybe where it'll be maybe 25 or so. And then maybe, see, we got a commercial coming up now. And then maybe it won't, the media package, right?
Yeah. Tickets available. Man.
Talking about all the live shows coming up.
Curious on the chat's thoughts on this. What are your thoughts so far on tonight? What have you thought about this show? I've actually enjoyed it.
Yeah. The matches have all been entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was, there were any that were lousy matches. And even Madcap and Corbin was good. This was a great match, which we figured it would be.
Mm-hmm.
The women's match was outstanding. I don't really think there was any bad stuff. I think it's been enjoyable.
Yeah.
I never picked a winner or loser in the Owens match, so I'm 5-0. Oh, okay. So you skipped that one. Yeah, I think we're 5-1.
Yeah.
So far, very good show. Matches were good. Yeah. I mean, I think the one thing that WWE fans, and we've talked about this on our show, I think the one thing that WWE fans sometimes get, they expect maybe too much from every pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. And you're not going to get that. I think at this point, because they have a pay-per-view every month, I think at this point you have to put pay-per-views into categories with them, where it's a big show or it's a not so, like a medium kind of a importance. And what the big ones are. The Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam. Oh my God, what's the one in November that I'm missing? Survivor Series. Yeah, I mean they're the big four. So if it's not one of those, and if it's another one of the others going through, the Saudi ones are usually pretty big events too, because they're a spectacle put on for them. The one over in Europe is going to be a big one, I think, this year too. But other than that, if it's one of these other shows, as long as you get good matches and and the storylines lead up to them and everything is okay with all that, then you know what? Then I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm loving the show, but Cody news was marred tonight. He had so much momentum since coming back. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, what are you going to do? I'm really curious to see how they're going to do this.
Yeah.
I don't really remember, at least in recent memory that I can remember, watching a show where you had a guy knowing that he had an injury publicized like that going into a match like this inside of a steel cage. So that I don't ever remember happening. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do this. Deanna says 10 for the stream. Thank you, Deanna. For me, Becky versus Asuka versus Bianca's match of the night so far. Yeah, I would agree. They did a great job with that. There was a lot of back and forth. Never really knew who was going to win till the very end. They did a really good job with that. And it was a long match, too. With AEW somewhat breathing down WWE's neck, it's important WWE have solid pay-per-views. I don't know that they're really breathing down their neck, though, Swag Fam, because it's not like they do the same thing. They don't do pay-per-views every month. AEW does what, 4 a year? Now they're going to do the New Japan one, so they added one, but it's not really the same thing. I don't know. I think you get two different audiences for them. You don't get a lot of crossover, which is a shame. It kind of would be better if you did, because there wouldn't be as much infighting with the fans. But I think you have fans of theirs and then fans of WWE. I think WWE does get a lot of younger fans than maybe AEW does. AEW is a different age group. I think they get a lot of like late teens, early 20s maybe watching that show. And it's kind of weird, Jeff, because it kind of was like it was with WCW. That's kind of how that happened that way too. So, I mean, it appealed to me. WCW appealed to me a lot with the NWO and everything when I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
And, so I think you could probably kind of look at it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be nice if there was crossover, but
it doesn't work out that way, unfortunately.
Doesn't always work that way. So unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it all should just be one big happy family and wrestling and stuff like that. So it should be just, hey, you like what you like, and if it entertains you, fantastic. And that's the way I'm looking at it. Did this entertain me? Yeah. Here we go. Hell in a Cell. AEW pay-per-views are a bigger deal because they're less and smaller. Yeah, they are, and you're right, because they're less frequent. They are leading up to them for a longer time because you don't have to resolve the storyline at a pay-per-view every single month. So it's different. It's kind of apples and oranges. So, yeah. And really, AEW should be a bigger deal, their pay-per-views. If they aren't living up to expectation, that's when you should worry about it because, number one, they're really expensive. Number two, they don't have as many, so they really should be big. And if they have been, well, then hey, that's good. Good for the fans. There's the Seth Rollins laugh that we were talking about earlier. The Drip King. I wonder when he got hurt.
Yeah.
If this was the time when, if it was last week that he got hurt, I wonder when he did. Nightmare scenario, Seth beats Cody, and then the camera pans to the door, and the security guy knocks on it, and his music hits. Oh, God, please, don't, Big Dan. Please don't. Please don't. That's not going to happen. I read a rumor last week, I think it was, that someone said that he was going to go to AEW. Now, someone said Goldberg was going to AEW. I'm like, oh, my. Look at this outfit that he's got on tonight. Sequins on one side, fur on the other.
It's an interesting look.
That, and dust. Oh, my God.
He's got an interesting look.
That is a complete shot at Dusty Rhodes. Wow. Oh, that's really horrible.
That's a heel.
That is really horrible.
That's a heel right there. That's what y'all hear.
My God. Well, I mean, he did come down dressed in the Shield outfit, too, when he wrestled Roman. This is what he does. He plays mind games. The polka dots are, he is dressed just like Cody Rhodes' dad, Dusty Rhodes. That's what that is. Dusty used to wear that exact same outfit all the time. I was following what happened with CM Punk, and I feel it was 50-50. I definitely feel like surgery is a shoot or real because that's what he has to go through. But when everyone said he was relinquishing the title, I felt like it was a work. No, he's definitely injured too, dude. Said he injured it doing weights. Yeah, I don't know. Cody's going to be angry. He should. He should. His father, he's dissing his dad, who's passed away. Yeah. Mike says, that's the surprise that he was dressed up like Dusty? Oh, boy. Oh, then he said not. Holy disc, get the popcorn ready.
I was about to go with this.
That's pretty terrible. But, hey. Well, here it comes. We've got Cody's entrance music, and here he comes. I mean, he looks okay. I don't see any. Let's see if we see any tape or anything.
We got a joiner.
Yay!
Hey, Jody's here. Right in time for the main event.
I know. There was no damn way I was gonna miss that with you guys.
And we got Seth
I'm
Rollins.
taking a break.
Seth Rollins dressed as Dusty Rhodes. I still can't get over that.
That is hilarious.
Still can't get over that. Got polka dots on. Dusty would love it. Yeah, he probably would. Probably would. Jody's being in her car. James
I was
Chadwick's.
like, I'm taking a break.
Cody coming into the ring. I mean, this looks like he's moving all right.
I don't know, you guys.
He had a little bit of a grimace there.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the cage is being locked. I want to see if he has any kind of wraps or anything on.
Yeah.
I can't tell with the jacket, so we'll have to see.
Jody, Abby's tomorrow. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Hey, there you go.
Breaking news.
Abby's is on for tomorrow night, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you join the guys.
We got a lot of tweets to talk about.
There is a lot of tweets to talk about. Yes. Yes. Cody fired up. Hasn't taken the jacket off yet. I'm really curious to see if he has taped up.
Where did he get hurt?
He tore a pectoral muscle.
Oh, ow.
Supposedly, there's two different. They're saying that he said he tore it lifting weights, but then WWE came out and said he did it last week when he was messing around with Seth in the crowd and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what the true story is. Still hasn't taken the jacket off. Brandon Barnes says, yay. Abby, you better have something nearby for the surprise, says Mike. There is no surprise tonight, says Aaron. Deanna says, who is under the ring? You see somebody under the ring? Oh, you could see the bruise, Jeff. Look at the bruise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, that's nasty.
That looks like it hurt.
Yep. Oh, my
Ow!
God.
Wow.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who thought it was a work, damn.
Yep.
Well, listen, nobody can say anything about this dude that he doesn't do stuff for the fans or anything like that. Because, I mean, Seth puts any kind of hit on that at all, and you know he's going to.
Oh, you know he's going to.
Then, you know, you can be shot up with all kind of painkillers, but damn.
Good grief, man.
And he's going to have to do stuff all left-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's saying that him just being here. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, look at and Seth is gonna go right to that arm. See?
Yep.
And he's gonna have to try to fight him left-handed. Oh, he went for the stomp to the nope.
That's a good question, Conrad. Because man,
yeah, man, that's crazy.
I
mean, there's almost no way that he can crawl out of the ring. Oh man, that had to hurt. This is gonna be like a grimace match. You're gonna grimace every time you see him do something with that arm. Look at this.
It's making my shoulder hurt.
Oh.
And I work in healthcare.
Cody putting him in a figure four. Seth trying to get over at him.
Trying to get to that arm, yep. Jeez.
James says that's nuts. Yowie wowie, Cody, what are you doing? Jesus, look at his arm, Paul says. Why is he doing it? Cody has stones the size of Randy Marsh.
What in the world?
Seth just got a toolbox. Oh, Lord. Not a kendo. Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh, my God. This is going to be cringy.
The entire time.
Yep. This is going to be really cringy. This is going to be hard to watch. Every time you see, oh man, right to the side of the head. Ugh. James Grant says, ouch. Yeah, this is gonna be hard to watch. Swag fan says, OMG. Now look at, he's right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Nanners with the Rocky comment. Someone throw in the towel.
Throw in the damn towel.
Throw in the damn towel. Not a toolbox again. They learned nothing. Mike says, enjoy the surprise, folks. I'm out. Oh, Mike, you can't leave before the surprise. That's just going to make us think that there isn't any.
True.
Don't do that. Swag fan said, I could not do it. Oh. Big Dan says, I could just picture Brandy backstage comforting poor little Liberty. Where's Brandy? The surprise is Mike left early. The surprise is Mike says, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Oh, my God.
Nice. Solid.
Mike says, I'll stay. You can't leave us, man, dude. You can't leave us.
Oh, no.
He's got no...
Oh, no. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
You know, I can watch blood, guts, and gore horror movies. This is hard to watch. Look at his arm.
Oh. I'll tell you what. Cody Rhodes has nuts the size of Volkswagens, okay?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, Do you know how bad that arm is going to? I mean, obviously a doctor would have probably had to tell him it can't get any worse. But do you know how badly? Do you know how badly bruised that arm is going to be after all this?
Do you know how bad it's going to hurt even more tomorrow?
His whole arm is going to be purple. It already is now. Oh, my God. Cody has all of my respect. Oh, my God. You're not kidding.
Yeah.
I don't trust Mikey anymore. He ate my Wheaties. Not Wheaties. He ate your life cereal. Big clothesline from Cody with the left arm. If Cody wins this, I'm gonna be shocked.
It's very possible that he wins it too.
It is. I mean, to have him win with one arm, basically, that's a big hit to Seth, though, too.
But depending on how it's done,
yeah.
I mean, it can establish Cody as like a real threat.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cody's arm looks like he's half Avatar with the steel steps.
Dang.
The fact
making me uncomfortable.
The fact that he's not screaming in pain, and every time that gets touched, is just a testament to the person. I mean, I've seen this dude take some pain. Remember when he burned his back, Jeff, in AEW?
Yeah.
I mean, his back was literally on fire. Yeah. This dude has a pain threshold. He's going to be out for a few weeks, so they need someone to take us. I would imagine so. I mean, a torn pec, I don't think he can continue with that very much.
No.
Now he's wearing Cody's jacket. Not thumbtacks. Oh,
dang it.
No, he has a belt with Americans. Is that American Dream written on that?
It says Visionary.
Visionary. But it looks like Dusty's belt. A few weeks, that's months. Yeah. I mean, a torn muscle.
Oh, yeah. Ow.
Y'all hate me because you know I'm right. Watch. We are watching, Mike. We're watching.
No hating here, Mike.
Yeah. Everybody's doing the Seth song now.
Ugh.
Oh, Lord. What a heel, SMH.
Yeah.
This is just brutal.
It's
brutal.
uncomfortable.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, kicked out. You're right, though, Jeff. If he wins this, I mean, how over is he going to be winning it with one arm?
Right. Yeah, tremendously over. And he's a real threat at that point.
Yeah.
Not saying that he's not now, but to go through this type of match with one arm, the visible bruises and the way that arm looks.
Oh, gosh, here goes the table.
Seth's getting a table. Oh, man. These maniacs in Chicago couldn't be happier, said Corey. Oh, man. Right again. Right on that arm.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, though, Jeff. You probably couldn't get a better person to work with. As far as, like, knows what he's doing. Than Seth. I mean,
this match doesn't happen if it's anybody but Seth.
Yeah, I agree.
They call it.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, you could argue like an AJ Styles or an Edge or someone like that, but honestly, with this type of injury, a guy working one arm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Seth is just tremendous. So
that's probably a big part of the reason why, like Jeff said, why he even decided to do it, because you can trust working with him, that it's going to be, that he knows what he's doing enough to Oh, man, he's setting him up. Chops.
No.
Oh, God. Setting him up. He's got the table up over there. They could do a finish similar to Owen and Steve Austin from SummerSlam via a roll-up. Yeah, they could. Little Silver. It's been a fun pay-per-view. We're all cringing because Cody is bruised to all get out after tearing that muscle. He's got Seth up now. No, he's going to get out of it. Yeah. I don't even think he could have picked him up that way.
No, probably not.
That way. Not that way.
Right to the back of the neck, and now he's going to put Cody up on that table.
Oh, no.
He's
going to land up. Oh, thank God.
Seth's going up top.
Over.
Oh, he moved out of the way. Thank God he moved out of the way.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Seth came down and broke through the table. Thank God he moved.
Yeah.
Oh.
The fact that he's throwing punches and even doing anything with that arm, man.
You're not kidding.
Is just incredible.
Breaking news, Masha has it for Alicia. So Masha's next opponent will be Alicia. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. She sent Alicia a letter that basically was a death threat. I saw that last week. Cody now has the belt. Oh, boy. Yeah, but he can't. I was just going to say, I don't even think he could whip him. Now he's looking for something. What's Cody going for? Now Cody's got a duffel bag.
Oh.
A cowbell?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
What the hell is that? He's got a cowbell? All right, who's going to say it? Needs for a cowbell.
I was waiting for you to do it, Joe.
Needs more cowbell.
I got a fever.
I got a feeling.
I got a fever.
Needs more cowbell.
Solution is more cowbell. Oh, because he can tie it to his wrist. That's why.
Bull rope.
Yep. Somebody's bleeding.
Look, I'm sure it's
Seth's
Cody.
bleeding.
Cody.
No, it's Seth bleeding.
Oh, Seth's bleeding. They're gonna do a strap match.
What?
They are. What arm did he? Please tell me he didn't tie that to his bad arm.
No.
Okay, he didn't. Saw someone with a Fiend belt in the crowd.
Yeah,
Broken said we're going to have a lights on, lights off moment.
I think Seth got cut in that table.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep,
oh my God,
his
yeah.
left arm.
Right in the, you know what? He did. Look at that laceration on Seth's arm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jeff. I think he did get probably the metal maybe in the table cut him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Smart to add this to the match if this is a new ad.
Yeah.
It gives Cody some more leverage.
Cody just knocked Seth over the head with the bell. 2 count. In a short time, this is already an awesome rivalry. Yeah, I'd say. Vince is waiting backstage to give Cody a huge hug, I'm sure. This is up there with Savage working Mania 5 with a torn bursa sack. Cody is dragging him out with just that left hand.
Like I said, I think this gives him more leverage.
Yeah.
So it was
smart. This definitely,
If this was a new thing that they added, it was really smart.
Let's make it so that we can only use our one arms, basically. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
now he pulls that other arm over into the ring post. Again. Gonna break his other arm.
How is he not in tears?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he is really filled up with painkiller. I'm sure he is. But even
I
so,
don't know. I mean, because you can't be to a certain extent and be
yeah,
intoxicated. Like,
yeah,
he still has to be able to do his job.
yeah, true.
So he can't be, high as a kite.
This is brutal. More brutal than I expected. Yeah, me too. I really didn't think it was going to go this far.
I didn't either.
I kind of thought it would be a quick over in 15 minutes kind of a thing, and this is going quite a bit. I mean, now look at his back. It's all bruised.
We're at 20 minutes now? 21?
I mean, the one thing they did take out of it, and they had to, is the climbing up the cage.
Yeah.
You're not seeing any of that, and they had to take that out because there's no way Cody would have been able to do that. Jeff said that before. He's not going to be able to hoist himself up on that cage. So you could have had a bad accident if somebody tried that. He's got Cody up. Nope, he fought out of that, or he would have went through the table. He almost reversed Seth into it, and now he's that might have hurt Cody more than it did Seth. 2 kick out of 2. What do we got left here? 52. We got 8 minutes to go before 11.
Mm-hmm.
That bruise is getting redder too.
Yep.
It was mostly all purple, and now it's red. I think he's high, but not high as a kite. Just a little something to get through the match. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Jody's right. He wouldn't be able to function.
They probably gave him some Toradol. That would
he wouldn't be able to function.
Yeah.
Seth, Becky, and Cody and Brandy are no doubt going to get together for cocktails. I don't think he's going to be able to lift his arm, Dan. They're going to have cocktails. They might have them in a tub of ice.
Tub of ice.
I was just going to say, no, there's no way he's going to lift him up.
Cody's going to be in an ice bath after this.
Oh, without a doubt. Seth's arm's really bleeding. You can see that blood all over the floor.
Yep.
Oh. Seth's going to try to put him. Oh, no.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, I think that's over. I think that's over.
Oh!
I thought it was done.
Cody?
I thought it was over. How did he get out of that?
Oh, no. Man, that might need stitches. That's a
I'll never
pretty good cut.
understand why the red cage changed it back. Sometimes it just blinds me. Too much red. Only cocktails he's having is anesthesia. Referee looks familiar. Chris Williams said the referee looks familiar.
Look at that welt on his side from the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to need stitches.
That's a good gash.
That's a good gash.
Yeah, when he landed going through the table that first time, you could tell that he caught a splinter or something off the side of that table.
Who, Cody or Seth?
Seth.
Oh, Seth, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely going to need a stitch or two.
Is Cody's bruise opened up? No, it's just getting red.
Yeah. Ooh. Quick, Cody needs another shot of Toradol.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's the other thing too. It's probably not easy for him to even pull himself up.
Mm-hmm.
When you're down in the bottom of the ring like that, to even pull yourself up with that one arm on the ropes and stuff like that probably isn't easy. Another kendo stick.
Nope, it's a
Oh,
mallet.
no way. He got the sledgehammer. Oh, boy.
Who else used one of those? I'm having deja vu. Is anybody else having deja vu? Just me?
Well, you're always going to have that, yeah.
I'm definitely having some deja vu.
Here comes Seth with a sledgehammer. Nope. Kick to the midsection. Now Seth with a kick right back. Cody turns it around. Pedigree.
Wow.
Pedigree from Cody. 1,
Cody.
2. Kick out.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the crowd.
Oh.
Jeez.
Wow. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, being in Impact Wrestling in AEW made him tougher. A sledgehammer.
I'm telling you, he's got balls the size of Volkswagens.
Both men are down. Cody's trying to get back up to his feet. Seth is out.
Wow.
Oh, no. Cody's going to grab that sledgehammer.
Oh, dear.
I don't even know how the hell he could pull that sledgehammer up, to be honest with you. They're not light.
He's doing it with his left arm.
Seth's backing out of there.
Smart.
Cody's going to chase him. He's throwing everything at him, throwing his coat at him. Going back over and right back up into the ring. Look out.
Oh!
Stomp. Got him with a curb stomp. Smart by Seth. 1, 2.
Oh my gosh. This is insane.
I never thought this would go this long.
Man.
Never in a million years. I thought this would be like 15 and done.
Yeah.
10 tops. I never thought. Listen,
We're almost 30.
This is going to go down as one of the probably more courageous things that a person's done. I mean, and I'm sure there's been a lot. Oh my God! I almost thought the lights were going out. They panned away and it looked like it was going black. Damn, they fooled me.
Everybody's on edge.
Peter called Peter Gabriel sledgehammer. Went for another stomp. Oh. He's going to get another one? Yep. Double crossroads. Seth is down. Cody's down. Why did Mike get blocked? Did Mike give a spoiler away?
Yeah.
Did he?
Well, he said that it was something, and I don't want to take that chance.
Okay.
So, Mike, just don't mention stuff like that. Just, you can keep teasing it like you were before, but don't get people's hopes up.
Yeah. They're both fighting for the sledgehammer. Cody got it first.
Oh,
Cody, I don't know why you're celebrating, dude. He can't even lift it. And now Seth got it.
oh.
Boot to the face. Another crossroads.
And another. Oh.
And another. That's 4.
Wow.
Is he going to do it again? Nope.
Nope.
He looks like he's about to pass out from pain.
Now he's got the sledgehammer back again.
He can't hold it up.
I don't think he can.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, he did.
He did it.
Wow!
Yes, he did.
Nice.
He did win.
Solid match.
All right, well, let's see if Mike knew what he was talking about. It's 11 o'clock, so I'm kind of doubting there's going to be anything. I mean, this would be an ideal place for Roman to run out. You know that he would do that kind of
True.
thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like basically he could come out and basically wipe out Cody, and that could be the reason Cody's gone for however long he's going to be gone. So that could happen. Wouldn't be shocking if he did it. What a match. You're not kidding. Whew.
That was insane.
I mean, think about that. He just put on another banger with one arm.
Injured. Yeah. Like, mad respect.
Kiss Demon. Yeah, that's it. Alicia saying, nah, nothing gonna happen. I'm kind of leaning towards that. Alicia, I don't think so either. But I mean, if
you know what though, even if something like, I feel like if something did, it would take away from what Cody just did.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't think they would do it at a pay-per-view, because it has to be all about him now.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Very.
Yeah. Well, they just opened the cage door.
I mean, the only way that you can do this is if you have someone come down to attack Cody.
Right.
Like anyone.
Yeah. So let's keep our eyes open. Let's see what happens until they cut. If the graphics come up, obviously it's over. But if he leaves that cage, because normally they would just stand in the ring and the crowd would celebrate.
Right.
So let's see.
They've opened the door.
Yeah, the cage door is open. So let's see what happens. He's going to try to pick himself up to the rope.
Jeez, Cody.
Yeah, that thing looks terrible.
He needs to go take a nice bath.
You're not kidding. Now it's all black. Look at the crowd is like stunned. Can't even stretch out his arms. Look at the little kids looking. They're sticking with it a little bit more here.
Like that. I mean, that to me is like what a true role model looks like.
Yeah, man.
Like that. Like I'm just flabbergasted.
James Grant says 10 out of 10 people scoring the show. Aaron says 9 out of 10. Yeah, that's it. The graphics up. Mike was definitely wrong. Mike was definitely wrong. There was no surprise. Unless they do it after the graphic, which they never do. Cody, you looking up at the sky? Fade to black? No. Okay, that's a little odd, though. Graphic comes up, they usually go and fade to black. They're not. Nope. No. There is no surprise, folks. The surprise is that we're not surprised. Beast Club says Mike 0, me 1. Yes. There was no surprise. Well, Mike, listen, if you're still listening, whoever you have backstage, obviously they didn't really get good information. Anyway, wow, that was an incredible thing that we watched. It's not very often you get to see like stuff like that happen when someone wrestles, with an injury you could clearly see. And that was just a testament to the character of Cody. And, he's going to be out for a while now, I'm sure. And, but what a way to go. And it sucks that it happened. But man, like Jeff said, what a way to put something out there for his legacy for when he comes back. So unbelievable. Man. Little Silver says 8 out of 10. Swack Fan said 9 out of 10. Yeah, guys, give us your scores. Let us know what you thought of the show, and we'll do the same. Jeff, I mean, what can you say? The main event, man, that was hard to watch. But on all the same, I mean, applaud both of them for being able to even do that. And get through it. Because like you said, I don't think that match would have happened had Seth not been a part of it. So
No.
Hats off to Seth Rollins as well. Brandon says 10. Michael says 10. A lot of 10s out there for a Hell in a Cell. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Jeff, go ahead, man. What'd you think of tonight's show, man?
I am going to give tonight's show, based on what we saw at the end there, I'm going to give it a 9. Just that match, what Cody did. And I mean, it's one thing for him to go out and wrestle a match. Like, okay, he wrestled a match. He was injured. He wrestled a match. But to go out and wrestle a great match in the cell with that injury, like that's tremendous. So yeah, I'm gonna give the show a 9. I thought the triple threat was great to start off the show, and the other matches that were on the card were pretty good tonight. And
Yeah,
I mean, that US title match was really good. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9. I thought it was a great show. I really did. I was entertained the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, you know what? A lot of people are saying 10 out of 10 for Dan for that match alone. Cody was a warrior out there. My score is 8 out of 10 at first, but the match was a 9.5. That was a 5-star match, says Wes. How was that so surprised? This comment. There was no surprise. That was the surprise. Major hats off for Seth to do great carrying Cody during the match. Hell in a Cell match was match of the night. Sean said 9 out of 10. Cody Rhodes will not be. No, I don't think he'll be a Money in the Bank. Hopefully he wins the Royal Rumble. He proved that he is that good. I'm going to give it a 9 as well. Very enjoyable night. And not just saying that because it's our first night back. It was a very enjoyable night. It really was. From the women's match at the beginning, which set the tone. Hats off to the women for, I mean, they were out there for like 25 minutes, which I'm sure they needed to be out there for maybe a little bit longer. But that set the tone. And then from there on, the other matches we got, even some of the matches people thought were going to be kind of also rans, like Corbin and Madcap was pretty good. So I don't really think there was a bad match. I'm not going to say, you go around and you give scores to matches. I don't think any of them would have gotten a D or even maybe a C for me. They're all pretty enjoyable. So, yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a good show. Hopefully Cody wins. Someone was talking crap. Tazzy said, just got home, was cleaning our white uniform, saw the show while I was working. 9 out of 10. Derek says 9. I'll never say anything bad about Cody ever. As an athlete, I don't think I could even have pulled that off. Yeah. I mean, what could you say? When he took that jacket off, I'm like, oh, dear God. Yeah. Incredible. I mean, and he could have easily said, no, I can't do it. Could have easily said, I can't do it. So, well, that was a great comeback, Jeff. Good night to come back.
Yeah. Jody, did you get a chance to see much of it, or is that the only?
That was pretty much it.
Okay.
But yeah, hats off to Cody as someone who works in healthcare, and I've seen lots and lots and lots of injuries that, I mean, like I said, dude's got balls the size of Volkswagens. Like, I'm hella impressed. That's exactly what these little kids, need to look up to. That's the kind of person they should look up to. Like, it was just, and hats off to Seth Rollins too. Like you guys said, the only person he could have done that safely with was Seth, and it was for lack of a better term, it was a hell of a match.
There you go.
Yeah, it really was, and smart with the strap to do that, knowing that will kind of make them only have to wrestle one arm. So whoever came up with that creative, whether it was Seth or Cody or both of them, or they worked with creative to do that, smart. Yeah. Really, really smart. Well done.
Very
well done. Well, there you go, guys. We are officially back. So we had a great show tonight. And, of course, you will have more from Jody and Jeff tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will talk about a whole lot of tweets that Wyndham put out. Enough to the point where he trended higher today than Hell in a Cell. Wyndham was trending higher on Twitter than anything out there in wrestling or any of that stuff. He trended higher on Twitter than anyone else today. So there you go. They'll talk all about that with you guys tomorrow. So 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, set those notifications so you get notified, and make sure you join them tomorrow. And they'll talk about, and you'll hear Jody's theories. We kind of touched on it a little bit, but she'll tell you what she thinks all of those tweets meant that you got from Wyndham over the course of last week and what she thinks is coming. So join her and Jeff for that tomorrow night. And then, of course, we will be back on Thursday night for Impact Wrestling. We missed a couple of episodes, so got to get back into the swing of things because it is very close now to Slammiversary. So join us on Thursday at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Impact Wrestling. And then, of course, after the Impact afterward to kind of discuss and get back to stuff that's going on and get us back in the swing of things with that. And then I guess next Sunday we'll probably do a weekly recap show, I would imagine. So we'll be back next Sunday right here to kind of recap what we have seen for this week and what went on for the pay-per-view and all the other stuff that's going on with wrestling. So thank you so much, guys, for coming out. We really appreciate it. Thanks to Jody for coming out and joining us for the main event. And of course, thanks to Jeff, as always, for putting up this show and setting everything up graphic-wise and all that good stuff. And of course, with the sound effects, everybody loved the sound effects. Jeff was playing the Firefly Funhouse theme. He put a little bit of the old Bray Wyatt theme out there tonight. So we put some of that. So good stuff. Good stuff. Chris says 9 out of 10. NXT in Your House, I did not get to see. I saw some of it, but I didn't get to watch the entire thing. So are we going to do Slammiversary predictions? Oh, absolutely. We'll have that on our After the Impact. We always do those on After the Impact before a pay-per-view for them. So my God, Cody's arm. We'll end it right there. We'll end it right there. Chris Smith says Insiders 10 out of 10. Thank you so much, Chris. Hey, listen, guys, we appreciate it. We've been gone for a little while, and we appreciate everybody that came out tonight and hung out with us and watched. And we hope to see you all for our next show, which is Abby's tomorrow night. Thank you, James Chadwick. Appreciate that. Good night, Little Silver. And good night to all of you. Again, like we always say, stay safe. Especially now with everything that's going on in this crazy United States. Be kind to one another, please. And hopefully we will see you all for our next show, which is Abby's tomorrow at 6. Good night, everybody.